the world, don't look no further. We've got it all covered, Citi FM.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Good morning to life.
Good morning.
Music, talk, inspiration, in perspective.
Express yourself. Good morning, my neighbor.
Citi FM, your station.
It's a refreshing lifestyle.
Citi FM 97.3.
The power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
City's biggest conversation.
This is Citi 97.3.
MOG with an FM medley. It's the best way to start your day. A song of gratitude. He's good. His faithfulness endures forever. What a great way to start your day. 97.3. He certainly will do it. .632. So I'm going to repeat something which was said a couple of days ago. It says no matter how many times you amend your constitution, unless your value systems as a country is intact, it's an exercise in futility. So we are not saying don't change the constitution, but your value systems undergird all the laws. So let's have those values: truth, honesty, hard work, simplicity, diligence. There are many. Pick your top 3 and live by them. But this is Ken Kafui's song that MOG has added to his medley. Let's praise the Lord, all living things and human beings. And so on the basis of that song, we bring you Business Sense, brought to you by Absa Bank. Our green finance solution is still on. Ask about the green finance loan today. Say yes to a greener tomorrow. Whatever you're doing to make your life greener, we are ready to support you. An EV to reduce your spending on movement, and energy efficient equipment to lower the cost of running your home or business. We can help you finance it all. And if you are listening to this as you do your morning walk, change your pace to do Martin song. You know Martin song? No, do you know Martin song? Martin to our classes. So change the pace. Some people are doing joggings in the morning. They are going for some trotting. So when you are going for trottings, no, it's very good though. You should try it. Morning trottings. You know trottings.
The worst part is the guy playing the drum.
So please change your pace. Walk fast. We'll start with the news headline shortly. It's an interactive show. Please get in touch on our WhatsApp number 0539986996. My name is Bernard Avle. I'm here with Caleb Kuda and Richard Dela. Sky, your salary deserves better. Fidelity Bank is asking you to come to us for lower interest rate, higher loan amounts, personalized financial support, and a smile that lasts. Call 0800 003 355. You know the new dance they do to the song. It's like, you know, you are going for it and back.
Come on, come on.
There are some boys in church when they are doing praises, then those
Take over the whole place.
The pastor be giving them side eye. It's like, what are they doing? It's like there's a wedding and some area boys have come to take over the church, doing their own formation dance. right, well, let's start with our stories online. Caleb, we're going to give us those.
CitiNewsroom.com said Attah-Mensah is still in prison despite acquittal. This is Kwachi Ofosu, and Asiedu Nketia says scrapping delegate system will increase cost of internal elections, and GNCCI says timely execution of 24-hour economy key to sustaining recovery. If you go to the Western region, there was an unfortunate explosion at Aboso. It led to the killing of 4 others injured in that dynamite explosion. Now, third term debate is NPP propaganda. Kwachi Ofosu again in his interview with Umar Sanda on Face to Face. Lower inflation, stronger city, not benefiting Ghanaians. This is miracles. Abuaji speaking. He also says the 2 Ghana city diesel reduction offers no relief at all. The BOG governor is speaking here. He's telling banks to save viable firms facing temporary distress.
Let me give you the daily graphic. New CSSPS guidelines. 620,000 students pick SHSs. Selection process ends on Friday.
Right.
There's also BOG directs banks to scale down NPLs to 10%. That's non-performing loans. Meanwhile, President Mahama, Jamaican leader, hold talks to deepen cooperation. Their photograph here on the front page. And then Ghana Trade House opens in London. Meanwhile, Stanbic Bank first to offer direct Chinese yuan settlement. So those are the headlines in the daily graphic.
Okay, so if you go to channel1newsonline.com, lowering presidential age limit to 35 won't affect quality of leadership. Kwachi Ofosu again, government to hold constitutional amendment referendum alongside 2027 district assembly elections. Still the government communication minister. He also said that planned protests over Sedina acquittal a waste of time. That's him. And Aboso explosion, 4 killed after gunshot reportedly hits explosive. That's another angle.
Let me give you the High Street Journal. Ghanaians put infrastructure ahead of jobs.
Yes.
In blueprint for government priorities. This is a very serious one that is worth discussing. Meanwhile, BOG has developed a new framework to help banks lend to struggling businesses.
Yeah.
In other headlines, AI no longer optional. World Bank says it is now an economic survival strategy.
Long before the World Bank.
Meanwhile, AFTA is betting on SMEs to double intra-African trade by 2035. All those stories and more on the High Street Journal front page.
Yeah.
If you go to the graphic.com, their website, private schools accuse WAEC of unfair marking, and they are demanding independent review of 2026 BEC results. They are not happy at all. Meanwhile, Sagnarigu Security Council imposes curfew after communal clash left 1 person dead and 6 others injured. The MP is also calling for peace. ICU is telling government, revive distressed state enterprises to create jobs. Meanwhile, President Mahama has toured Bob Marley Museum with the Jamaican Prime Minister.
So we are rolling.
Let's move to other.
Burn the ears, brethren. All right, go to my job line this morning.
Now you're big.
Yeah, man. Throw us.
Are we okay?
So I see Nketia calls for state funding of party primary. Says 2014 one member, 1 vote exercise costs 14 million Ghana cedis. And then he says 1 year is enough to replace delegate system with 1 member, 1 vote. That's still Asiedu Nketia. President Mahama addressed the joint sitting of Jamaican lower and upper houses in Kingston. We brought you that earlier. Asiedu Nketia says he has no regrets over Haruna Muntaka reshuffle. Government needs to recommend personalities at grassroots to ensure effective policy implementation. This is local government vice chair. Oil prices on hopes Strait of Hormuz could reopen. And Mahama praises Jamaica's Hurricane Melissa's recovery, cites Ghana's Pan-African solidarity. And the BOG to sell up to $1 billion in August as CD faces fresh dollar demand pressures.
There's a number of stories online internationally. I'll give you 3 that are interesting. So, you know, the US-Iran issue is going back and forth. Trump says Iran will be hit very hard if Hormuz is not open soon as oil prices fall. Meanwhile, while that is dying down, Russia and Ukraine have decided that they need to be in the headlines. So Russian ballistic missile strikes on Kiev kills at least 14. Officials say, you know, yesterday the Ukrainians also struck the Russians, and the Russians have also struck back. So now we're told at least 14 people have been killed in Kiev as Russia missile strikes. Meanwhile, SpaceX rocket is set to crash into the moon
Hey,
As NASA says, there's no danger to Earth.
we pray.
Your man Elon Musk,
They're doing one thing.
a stray piece of the Falcon 9 rocket launched last year, is traveling through space at a pace of 5,400 miles per hour. Impact is expected around 7:35 British BST, right? I don't know, that's daylight saving time. So that's in our 5 minutes. So maybe we should all watch it live as the thing crashes in
Okay.
to the
Are they showing it live?
British summer.
yeah, I think the BBC has it at some point. Now, if you go to their Africa stories, mysterious elephant deaths in Kenya raise questions around pesticides. Now, Charlie, world's oldest president reshuffles army
So
as his
headline-
absence took an ease.
One headline said, "World's oldest and unseen president."
The president is in absentia. So Cameroon's president has been absent for 2 months. His team is denying rumors about his health, but whilst he's not around, he has done a reshuffle of his army.
He grew like 2 million years.
Guess how old he is?
92.
93.
Whoa.
So he has reshuffled. He has appointed key officials to key positions in his army.
93.
And how does a country allow such a thing? By thought,
You should
amendment.
be thanking God that you are. You should be thanking God that you are here. If you're in that country, but now you be a footballer or something. You can't even do this work. You won't even get the chance to be doing this thing. This papa you are doing here. 93. He has reshuffled the country's military. You know, he's abroad. He's governing from abroad. One of his newly promoted brigadier generals is called Raymond Jean Charles Beko Obang Abundu. Yeah, he's a big man.
Probably doesn't even know that man.
He lives in Geneva. So he's getting an appointment from Geneva. And he's been almost 60 years in president. It means he's almost older than somebody's grandfather.
Can you imagine that?
Being president of one country. Yeah, Charlie, we'll take it like that. So, Caleb, give me.
Well, let me tell you about what I have just 2 newspapers. Like, Charlie, the newspaper for Charlie, if we can't continue the newspapers,
Let's
we
do
should
the news center.
Yeah.
All the papers there.
We should just go online. If
Their
we can do.
websites have all the stories.
It's sad.
So you should just
The
continue.
news center says this morning, ECG's fragile gains. Cut losses in 2025, deeper deficits amidst some 34.7 billion Ghana cedis per cost, as well as some 22.1 billion Ghana cedi revenue. Also, sustainability must become a way of life. Blewett is quoted here saying,
That's MTNC.
yeah, that's right. And then one other story here says, GBC awards $3.6 million contract without PPA approval. This is according to an audit report.
All right, let's move to
Further
the
newspapers are arriving.
The Ghanaian Times.
Okay, let me do the Ghanaian Times, which says Ghana strengthens UK trade ties as GEPA opens trade house in London to boost exports. Also, the front page this morning, 5-year plan needed to promote autism inclusion and honor Dr. Omani Boama through ethical leadership. Speakers are talking. If you go to the custodian, Galamsey booms under NDC as government leaves Agenda 111 hospital for illegal miners. And you can see what appears to be mining going on behind the hospital in the photograph they featured. Also, the front page this morning, Opon Nkrumah demands MP scrutiny of new IMF deal. And then VRA boss urges utility companies to power Africa's future.
Right. So,
If you
Chronicle.
go to yes, let me
go
just
ahead.
finish so that you can come in.
fine.
The Informer says this morning, Apenyo Marking chastises Mahama government, says Ghana not in safe hands. His photograph is here. Also, the front page this morning, GTech writing to Spielgabra over doctor title. That story is still making the rounds. And Baumia can win 2028 on merit. MP making that declaration.
All
And
right.
finally, if you go to the Ghanaian Point, Gold Board denies 200 million Ghana cedi theft allegation, describe viral claims as false. The photograph of the CEO on the front page. Parliament adjourns without considering anti-gay bill. Well, the speaker had made a commitment to the chief imam. Somehow that did not come to pass. And then also nearly 7 in 10 Ghanaians face bribe demands from public officials in late 2025. This is the GIS report. The report is so damning. They say why are people
7
paying
out
more
of
bribes?
10 people. No, the people are demanding the bribe. According to the
Market
story,
is like-
the state officials or whatever. Why
are they doing that?
Well, Friends of Rivers urge government to protect road reservations. Chronicle newspaper and Youth Ministry DTI Design Technology Institute signed 3-year pact to equip youth with industrial skills. Government must fully brief Parliament on new IMF program. This is Kojo Ponkuma. Government loses 200 million Ghana cedis in revenue to keep lorry fares low. And if you go to the inside this morning, has the echo truly mattered? The common currency, a reasonable transition towards a single currency. And then also, if you come to the Ghanaian publisher, no 200 million Ghana cedi missing at Gold Board. On Accra Kumasi Road, minorities demanding urgent action. Economy strains after IMF exit. This is Gideon Buako speaking. Public office bribery rises in 2025. Herald this morning, Stephen Amwa betted 1.44 million Ghana cedis on Maslok forensic audit by Supreme Court and Court of Appeal unconvinced. Year of Roads Apostles demand Mahama spends 300 million Ghana cedis on Accra Kumasi Highway first. And planned maintenance to disrupt water supply for 3 days. And that's the story. And the Daily Gist this morning says 2 TikTokers in court over president's 150 million Ghana cedi slip with security couple. No third term for Mahama, mosquito blast, NDC.
Let me start with the private schools. There's a story here in a number of websites. I'm reading the graphic online version. Private schools accused WAEC of unfair marking, demand independent review of the 2026 BEC results. The graphic also leads with the selection process ending on Friday. The Ghana National Council of Private Schools, NACOPS, has called on the Ministry of Education to intervene and establish an independent review committee to assess the marking of the 2026 BECE. According to NACOPS, candidates from private schools were unfairly marked as compared to their counterparts in public schools. In an interview on GTV on Tuesday, August 4, the ED of NACOPS, Obimfu Nana Kwesijetua, said the council had gathered credible evidence showing that the grades awarded to many private school candidates did not reflect their academic performance or continuous assessment records. He said more than 14,000 private schools have expressed concern following a nationwide call for feedback, and that a petition will be presented to the Minister of Education alongside affected students and parents.
Let me ask, so are parents entitled to demand to see the scripts of their awards?
In every serious examination, that should be possible. Because once you write an exam and the dispute over the result, and there should also be an independent way of reviewing the marking. We've done remarking before. Now, they say they have we are the people that submitted continuous assessment. I mean, records the ministry through GES on these learners. And so we come out to when we come out to say that the exam reports or results that have been issued are not a clear reflection of the academic performance of these learners, we know exactly what we are saying, he said. And so we have evidence here. I mean, data to prove to the point that, yes, the results of the grades that have been issued to the learners for their performance does not reflect the academic performance over the years.
Okay.
He also called on WAEC to release candidates' exam scripts for independent scrutiny, as you are saying, arguing that greater transparency and accountability are needed to restore public confidence in the exam process. Responding to the concerns, the Minister of Education urged NACOPS to engage the ministry with credible evidence of any irregularities that may have compromised the integrity of the exam. I'm not responsible for the conduct of the exam. The WAEC Council is. Mr. Idris, who was speaking on Ghana Television's Current Affairs program Breakfast Show on Tuesday, said, I understand that the private schools are very unhappy, justifiably. What they should also do is to reach out to me with legitimate evidence of any underhandedness that undermine the integrity of the exam, the minister said. So clearly the door is open and the schools have a route to.
Well, government loses 200 million Ghana cedis in revenue to keep lorry fares low. Richard Owusu-Achao writes that the government's decision to grant a temporary 2 Ghana cedi per litre reduction in the regulatory margin on diesel has begun reflecting at fuel stations across the country, offering some relief to motorists, transport operators and businesses. However, sources with knowledge of the government's fiscal projections have told the Chronicle that the month-long intervention could cost the state a whopping 200 million Ghana cedis in foregone.
I don't even understand the story. It will cost the state. The people who are benefiting, are we not part of the state? So if you say it will cost government, what about us? We the people who are taking aren't we human beings? Aren't we Ghanaians? What kind of canal? It will cost the government to do whatever. Is the government for themselves or for us?
No. The government is there for us.
So you want the number to look good so that we will suffer?
Yeah.
That is what Miracles Abuaji has been saying, that government is showing sexy economic figures without real impact on Ghanaians.
The economy is us. In fact, there's a story in the High Street Journal Ghanaians put infrastructure ahead of jobs in blueprint for government priorities.
Avle.
A new Ghana statistical survey found that 34% of Ghanaians rank infrastructure as the government's top priority ahead of public services 31% and job creation 16%. The findings provide policymakers with a guide to public spending priorities as the government balances fiscal constraint with development needs. I'm not sure whether they are saying this is what Ghanaians want or this is what Ghanaians think the government is doing.
Okay, maybe you want to interrogate.
Let me just read 2 paragraphs.
Right.
Infrastructure development remains the single biggest priority for Ghanaians ahead of public services and employment, according to new government data or governance data that offers policymakers a snapshot of the issues citizens should think should receive the greatest government attention. Really?
So you mean people want to have the necessary infrastructure?
Well,
Yeah,
the
so
GSS
that's
Governance
great.
Survey Wave 3 found that 34% of respondents identified infrastructure as the government's most urgent priority, followed by services and social welfare at 31% and 16%, while 16% cited job creation.
Okay.
We can deal with this
Let me
later.
plug into that, because if you go to page 6 of the Ghanaian Times, there's an article there, Accra Tema Motorway. Where is the agency? And it's written by Clement Wiredu. And towards the end, he argues that public officials use this route too. Ministers and members of parliament experience the congestion, poor diversions, dust, and safety risks. They cannot claim to be unaware of what ordinary citizens endure. Parliament should demand a comprehensive briefing from the Minister, Ghana Highway Authority, and contractor. The briefing should cover progress, financing, contractor capacity, utility relocation, safety management, and the official completion date. This should not become a partisan matter. Roads constructed with public resources belong to all Ghanaians, regardless of which government initiated or inherited
Not
them.
just Accra Tema Motorway, all the major roads.
Yeah, so if you turn to another story still talking about the minority is not happy about the progress of road.
Which one?
The road construction.
So Accra Kumasi Road minority demands urgent action. The minority caucus in Parliament has called on the government to urgently complete ongoing works on the Accra Kumasi Highway following a devastating Accra Kumasi Highway crash that has reportedly claimed 3 lives in Accra. 3 lives in. That's where it ends. Okay.
It was on a bridge.
Right. The fatal multi-vehicle collision occurred on Monday, August 3, 2026 at Brimso Bridge along the Kumasi Accra Highway, leaving several others injured. Now, in a press statement issued on Tuesday, August 4, and signed by Kennedy Nyako Osei, the ranking member of the Roads and Transport Committee, the minority expressed profound sorrow over the tragedy and extended its condolences to the bereaved families. Now, it's demanding that the caucus argued that approximately $300 million would be enough to complete the existing bypasses and other ongoing works on the current Accra Kumasi Highway.
Okay.
Another story of interest has got to do with bribery. Public office bribery rises in 2025. This is the Ghana Statistical Service. So public officials demanded unofficial payments from nearly 7 out of every 10 Ghanaians who encountered bribery situations in the second half of 2025, according to a new governance data report by the Ghana Statistical Service. Now, the report indicates that while Ghana's overall governance performance improved in 2025 compared with the previous year, citizens' everyday experiences with bribery worsened, with a sharp rise in cases where public officials allegedly requested extra payments to provide services. The latest governance service report released by the GSS shows that the proportion of citizens who said public officials demanded unofficial payments increased significantly from 51% in the first half of 2025 to 69% between July and December.
Everything, they will
this
slow you
year.
down. If you don't pay, don't do it for you.
It's sad.
We'll interrogate that report.
Let
me come back to you.
Just still talking about some stats. If you go to page 6 of the News Center, youth confidence in Ghana surges to 72%. So a survey conducted by IF Foundation has shown that 72% of Ghanaian youth are optimistic about the direction of the country. Now, this positivity is in stark contrast with the 21% of Ghanaian youth who say that Ghana is going in the wrong direction. Now, it goes on to provide further details. But then also another matter we have to talk about is poor pay, which we are told is eroding media independence. Moomin, an author, Mr. Abdul Hayy Moomin, journalist and director of public affairs at the University of Development Studies, has launched a book titled Newsroom Poverty, The Silent Crisis in Ghanaian Journalism. Now, the 428-page book examines the financial hardships confronting many journalists in the country and argues that poor remuneration, lack of social protection, and inadequate resources threaten the independence, professionalism, and sustainability of the profession. Bernard, I want to stay in that same newspaper. I take you still remain in
This is still the news center.
Yes. Wa Islamic Senior High School fire disaster. 138 girls sent home. Now,
This is the third day that story has been reported. So we reported in our news yesterday. We gave an update. The girls were asked to go home. Because I don't know if the thing can be fixed within time for them to come back this week.
Exactly. And then also there's another disaster in the north. We are told that rains have swept through Sandema. And left
Actually,
so many people.
I have a related story.
Okay, go on.
So the Bagre Dam will be spilled on August 11 by the Burkinabe authorities. Letitia Osei reports on citynewsroom.com that the Water Resources Commission announced that authorities in Burkina Faso plan to commence control spillage of the Bagre Dam Tuesday, August 11, if the reservoir's water level reaches the trigger point of 234 meters. In a press release on Tuesday, the commission said the notice was based on an update received from Sonabel, the operators of the Bagre Dam in Burkina Faso. And we do know that this has implications for Ghanaians in the Upper East region and parts of the Northern region. As you said, floodwaters in Sandema caused flooding in many parts of that Busa south and north as well, and we reported on that for you.
But two TikTokers in court over President's 150 million Ghana cedi slip with security couple. Now, two social media content creators have been granted bail after being arrested and arraigned before the Kotobabi Circuit Court over the circulation of a viral video allegedly portraying President John Dramani Mahama and the national security couple COP Osman Razak discussing an amount of 150 million Ghana cedis. The case has ignited fresh debate over misinformation, freedom of expression, and the legal consequences of sharing unverified digital content, while also drawing attention to the government's explanation of the widely circulated recording. So the accused are Issa Kayaya of Nsemfie TV and Godfred and Sudamo. They've been charged with conspiracy to publish false information after investigators alleged that they reposted and circulated the video with claims that it showed the president discussing the payment of or receipt of 150 million Ghana cedis in suspicious circumstances.
They should, these matters of criminal. Now the police are all over the place. Sue them in civil court. This criminal business. Let us repeal that law. It is a danger to our collective freedom. What they have said is utterly unacceptable. Irresponsibility of the highest order, and that's one of the problems we currently face. For some reason, mainstream journalists who should be accompanying leading public officers to places where they are doing things in the name of the republic, they have shoved them aside. These days, all kinds of people who have no idea what journalism is, what responsibility there is, and the fact that they are taking part of the making of the history of this country.
They are using TikTokers and bloggers.
Yeah, I mean, how can a TikToker, strictly speaking, without the kind of rigorous understanding of the space you require to get them to do some of these things,
They can make you
execute it for
They
you?
can make you trend.
It is wrong.
That's what they want.
And it is because politicians often are short-sighted.
Okay, let me finish what I'm doing. I'll give you the chance to fire. Sagnerugu, 1 dead, 6 injured in Bounty clash. This is a Shawana Yusuf story, a really troubling one. 1 person has been confirmed dead and 6 others injured following a violent clash between residents of Damakunili and Nishi over a long-standing boundary dispute in the Sagnerugu municipality in the northern region. Authorities have deployed a joint team of police and military personnel to restore calm and prevent further violence. Some details of the story are given. Then another tragic one, an explosion in Abosso. 4 people died and several others injured following an explosion at Abosso in the Prisia Oni Valley. Now, this is a bizarre one. An eyewitness told Channel 1 that the incident occurred after an attempt to kill a snake allegedly triggered the explosion. So, a man believed to be involved in handling explosives had stored explosive material near a filling station at Breman in Abosso. some workers spotted a snake and attempted to kill it by firing a gun. A gunshot hit the concealed explosive instead of the snake, triggering a powerful blast that killed the people, everybody. It's a really crazy story. In fact, Samuel Attah-Mensah read it in the news this morning.
Yeah.
And the details are given. He said he's fired at the snake, but a bullet hit the explosive that had been hidden there, causing the explosion and killing 2 people. Why should explosives be stored near a filling station?
And also the gun, was he a licensed gun?
Another question.
And then also what judgment went with using a gun
To kill a snake.
a dark book of uni?
Charlie, I don't know, but Charlie, in the spur of the moment, sometimes people, all of these things happened over yesterday.
But a couple of communities will not have water for some time. Ghana Water has shut down the Pond treatment plant for treatment. For maintenance. So if you live in across places like Sprintex, Bachona, Sakumono, Nungwa, Teshi, Kantamansu, Zenu, Bechile, Ashama, Afienya, Deka, Polonia, Pram.
But the last one is that facility that was being built under the Pokwasi interchange. The assembly has said the facility.
Whose wisdom drove that kind of project?
Charlie, a public toilet under.
It be like the way they run their own spaces in their houses, the same way they are running the district assembly. So they wake up and say, "Oh, this place, let's."
They said they didn't sanction it.
So the assembly hasn't sanctioned it, and I think it has been removed, or they've declared it. Thank you.
But I saw someone else defending it in the name of the assembly.
So
that was a newspaper review.
Challenge these days, new level crowd. Where did you pass?
Me, pass somewhere. I just switched for a better life. I switched for comfort. Look, your salary deserves better.
Switch?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
I switched my salary account to Fidelity Bank, and that's my jackpot. I get higher loan amounts with lower interest rates, as well as personalized financial support. They gave me a loan to expand my side hustle, and the terms are just flexible.
Wow.
Your salary deserves better.
Oh, my salary deserves better. You see the way you are smiling wide? Yes, I will switch and smile wider. Your salary deserves better. Switch to Fidelity Bank today and enjoy lower interest rate, car and home loan, personalized financial support, and a smile that lasts. Switch and smile wider. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
If I believe with us, Fidelity. If I know I day aside, Fidelity.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
So the City Business News is next. Netele Neti Ajaho is here. Good morning.
Good morning, Bernard, and you're welcome to the breakfast edition of the City Business News. Is brought to you by MTN, Valex, Lease, EcoBank, and Good Energy. Coming up, National Petroleum Authority allays fuel supply concerns amid rising pump prices. Also, Chartered Institute of Restructuring and Insolvency Practitioners call for dedicated courts to boost corporate restructuring. And later, economic watchers advocate stronger state-led investment to ensure macroeconomic gains are sustained. Let's settle for the details now. The National Petroleum Authority has assured consumers of adequate fuel stocks to meet demand across the country. The assurance comes as international oil prices and cedi depreciation has pushed up fuel prices, prompting government to reduce the regulatory margin on diesel by 2 Ghana cedis per litre to cushion consumers. The intervention is expected to provide some relief to diesel users, while government, the regulator and industry stakeholders navigate the current fuel price pressures. There's more in the following report by Daniel Sakite.
The recent surge in fuel prices has been driven largely by higher international oil prices and the depreciation of the cedi, increasing the cost of petroleum products on the domestic market. For diesel users, the government's 2 cedis per litre reduction in the regulatory margin has eased some of that pressure at the pump. Director of Economic Regulation and Planning at the NPA, Abbas Ibrahim Tasunti, speaking on Time with NPA, explained the rationale behind the intervention.
We believe that this temporary intervention will go a long way to reduce the burden on consumers and prevent hikes in transport fares, whilst addressing the inflationary impact of rising fuel prices. It will be recalled that in April 2026, a similar intervention was made by reducing the margins to cushion consumers.
But as efforts continue to manage fuel prices, the National Petroleum Authority says consumers should not be concerned about the availability of products. The MPA says Ghana currently has adequate fuel stocks to meet domestic demand, with local refineries also expected to contribute to supply stability. This means consumers should continue to have access to fuel even as global oil prices and exchange rate movements influence palm prices.
The authority will continue to monitor developments on the international market and together with governments will make any necessary interventions when the need arises. We further wish to assure consumers that there are adequate stocks of petroleum products in the country to meet our consumption. Based on our import plan, we also expect cargoes to be delivered in the coming days to adapt to existing stocks. Our domestic refineries, Central and Thermal Oil Refinery, are also actively producing to adapt to our imports and increase our stocks.
That was the Director for Economic Regulation and Planning at the National Petroleum Authority, Abbas Ibrahim Tasunti, ending that report by Daniel Sakite. Meanwhile, Brent crude has eased marginally to trade at about $79 per barrel, while WTI crude is trading slightly above $75 per barrel. Now, Ghana risks falling behind in the global race for economic transformation if it continues to depend on austerity measures to generate budget surpluses, while other countries use strategic public investment to drive growth and create jobs. This is the caution from research fellow at the Institute of Statistical, Social and Economic Research, Professor Charles Attah, who says Ghana must rethink its economic strategy by placing greater emphasis on productive investment. Speaking on what he described as Ghana's economic shortcomings, he argued that stronger state intervention and targeted public spending are increasingly becoming central to economic policy.
UNCTAD said both the IMF and the World Bank, there has been a recognition that economic thinking of the past would not deliver a more resilient system for the future. There has been an endorsement of big spending programs, initiatives to tax the rich and curtail the power of monopolies, recognition of the role of targeted capital controls, endorsement of a strongly interventionist policy agenda to backstop green investment. This is the new and what everywhere is. China just launched it. Malaysia is launching it. Europe is launching it. Trump is launching it. We cannot be on PCI. What's the meaning of PCI? Policy coordinations for another 3 years that ties our hand from spending and be, as a country with so much deficit, be celebrating budget surplus. Do you know what the budget surplus means? It means that the government is taking more from the economy than it's putting in the economy. That's simply what it is. Other countries, even the European countries, the America, they are spending their deficit around 5%, 3%. Some are running, Malaysia is running, and other countries around 6-7% of budget deficit, which means the government is giving more. What we are doing is contrary to the recent wisdom all over the world. And I think we need to change course. So we don't need to deceive ourselves. There's no way we can create jobs and build a sustainable country based on austerity, or what we call fiscal discipline or fiscal prudence.
Professor Charles Attah is a research fellow at the Institute of Statistical, Social and Economic Research, ISE. Now, President of the Chartered Institute of Restructuring and Insolvency Practitioners, Felix Ado, is advocating the establishment of dedicated bankruptcy courts to accelerate the resolution of corporate restructuring and insolvency cases. According to him, specialized courts will expedite business rescue proceedings, enhance the efficiency of insolvency administration, and strengthen investor and lender confidence. Speaking at a forum on restructuring distressed companies, non-performing loans and post-commencement financing, he argued that a faster and more predictable judicial process would give financially distressed but viable businesses a greater opportunity to restructure.
The European Union also has a bit of flexibility in that same direction to allow for situations where there are, for various reasons, including situations where there's a meltdown of the financial system, to allow for a little bit of tinkering with those laws. And I hope that we will look at it more closely this time around. But we need to build the institutional capacity, apart from our individual licensed practitioners' capacity, and letting the business environment know that there is this law, and there is CIRIP, and there are IPs who can help them if they have problems. We have advocated, or we have recommended for a bankruptcy court.
That was the president of the Chartered Institute of Restructuring and Insolvency Practitioners, Felix Addo. Now, MTN Ghana has unveiled its 2026 Sustainability Month, reaffirming its commitment to environmental sustainability, social inclusion, and responsible corporate citizenship as it marks 30 years of operations in the country. The month-long initiative, expanded from a week-long program, forms part of the company's corporate social responsibility agenda. It will bring together employees, customers, partners, and communities to undertake projects aimed at creating lasting social and environmental impact across the country. Launching the initiative, MTN Ghana CEO Stephen Blewett underscored the company's unwavering commitment to Ghana's socio-economic development.
And what this month is about, it used to be a week. So this is now a sustainability month for MTN. And it's about looking about how do we do good for planet, good for people, good for compliance. And so we've turned it into a month, and we have a theme of small actions, big impact. And it's really what each and every one of us as individual companies, individuals within MTN can do to make a sustainable difference to our country. And that includes how do we make a positive impact for our employees, for our customers, for our stakeholders, for our environment. And we know that the environment is changing. Look at the floods we've had in Ghana. Look at the rest of the world having droughts and fires. So we all have to make an impact. It's not like we have time to make an impact. We have to make the impact now.
Stephen Blewett is the CEO of MTN Ghana. Now on the interbank market, the dollar is going for 11 cedis 71 pesos, the pound for 15 cedis 75 pesos, and the euro for 13 cedis 49 pesos. And that's it for the breakfast edition of the City Business News. I am Netelinete Ajahu. Have a good business day.
Your attention, please. Flight C8 has been delayed.
Again. Madam, can you please point me to the water fountain? And please watch my back and phone whilst I'm gone.
You can be a traveler with infinite worries.
Hello, Mr. Anand. Your lounge access is ready and your seat is warm.
Or you can be a traveler with infinite privileges.
Champagne, sir?
Raging all the drink.
Choose EcoBank's infinite privileges with an EcoBank Visa Infinite card. Access airport lounges worldwide, fast-track services, best-in-class daily limits, and enjoy other exclusive travel and lifestyle benefits. Infinite privileges await. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Introducing Ghana's leading pay-as-you-copy photocopier leasing company. Lease an A4, A3, heavy-duty or production machine and pay for only the copies made, or design your own payment plan. Simple and tietia. That's not all. Incredibly, toners, repairs, maintenance, follow-me printing, centralized tracking all come free of charge. Remember, financial prudence is the name of the game. Folks, forget about the expensive gimmicks and be smart. Join the hundreds of satisfied clients across all the 16 regions and every sector of the economy and save over 60% of your printing costs. Visit us at www.valexlease.com or call 0244 644048. Be prudent and lease a copier. Terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease is a wholly owned Ghanaian company. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions.
Your home could be anything you want it to be. It could be a stadium.
He's just 12 yards out. He shoots.
Oh!
Yeah, what a try! It's a goal.
Or a gaming arena.
Yes! Let's go!
Sometimes a classroom.
Madam, please, I don't understand.
All right, let's go over it again. Which part don't you understand?
The whole show.
Or it could be an office.
How many orders are ready? Okay, send them to East Legon first.
Or even a research center.
Daddy, what is the Big Bang Theory?
Wait, let me ask ChatGPT.
You can make your home anything you want it to be, because no matter the experience you want at home, MTN Fiber will power it. Get unlimited internet up to 500 megabytes per second from as low as 299 Ghana cedis. Connect your home or business today. Visit the My MTN app or dial *5057# to check fiber availability and request now.
MTN.
This is the City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
The game never stops. The productivity never stops. The music never stops. At G&J, we keep your world powered with reliable generators, solar energy, and UPS solutions, so the power never stops. Your go-to for total energy solutions, making sure you work, thrive, and live life uninterrupted. Visit our website, gjtechghana.com, or call us on 0302 689 178 or 179 or 0202 222 220. G&J, your energy partner.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
15 after 7. Grateful to Nathalie Nete Ajaho for the breakfast edition of the City Business News. Gabby Affairs here in a bit with kickoff. But the business news was brought to you by EcoBank Gold and MTN. Thank you to these entities. Now, you know how money really moves in Ghana, right? At EcoBank, we know it doesn't just move on payday, but every single day. Connecting you to the people who matter most, EcoBank provides one seamless banking experience across 34 African countries. Our digital platforms instantly connect people, businesses, and opportunities across the entire continent. Pay bills, transfer funds, and manage your finances anytime, anywhere. Just download the EcoBank mobile app, dial *770# or use EcoBank online and our nationwide ATMs. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. You're looking for quality fuel that gives your engine smooth performance, yeah? Well, then just drive by any Goil fuel service station and fuel up your vehicle with quality that you can trust. Because Goil Super XP is of premium quality, gives you the correct choice when buying regular fuel. It's fortified with special additive that gives longevity to your engine, makes your engine perform to the max using minimal fuel that takes you further. So stop by, fuel up, Goil Super XP. So filia, ube fili. So you see, Moku talk through small. Emergencies know they give signal. So when life happens, Momo Day, borrow what you can handle from your Momo WhatsApp. Your Momo app. Pay back on time, no pressure. Because when you pay back, the cycle continues and you get to do more with Momo. Responsible borrowing be the real flex. If you like, ask Gabi. You know they pay.
No, if for pay.
We all they pay. Yeah, so you know if pay that thing on time.
Yeah, man.
Pay that thing and stop giving me another number. This morning they give me something. Man give me number, pay for it, be Jennifer Pare. Listen, Valex Lease Equip Limited is Ghana's leading photocopier leasing company. We lease multifunctional photocopiers, which you can pay as you copy and print your design when you own that payment plan. So Valex Lease is basically saying you don't need to invest your capital in photocopiers. They help you lease as much as A4, A3, heavy duty MFP with sorter, stapler, finisher, and production machine with sorter, stapler, and finisher. And they also give you free toners, cartridges, repairs, maintenance, everything to make your business go easy. So call us 0244-644-048. ValexLease.com is where to visit online. Remember, Valex Lease is a wholly owned Ghanaian company. Valex Lease affordable document management solution. Gabby is here with kickoff. Before he comes, G&J understands your energy needs, and some moments should never be interrupted. They keep your world powered with reliable generators, solar energy, and UPS solutions, so the power never stops. So talk to G&J. They are your go-to for total energy solutions for your home, your factory, your office, everywhere you need power. Talk to G&J. Visit gjtechghana.com. G&J is your energy partner. Now, Kickoff is brought to you by Lesheho. Ready to power up your finances and unlock your path to financial freedom? Talk to the Lesheho Fixed Deposit Solutions. Guys, they have tailored solutions just for you. Lesheho Fixed Deposit Solution is making your money work for you. Join the investment revolution with their fixed deposit solution and take charge of your financial future. Call 0302-208-333. Lesheho, let's improve life. Gabi Affair.
Oh, Manji, Abontain father.
Isaac Gabriel
the biggest Abontain father.
No, they call him Milito.
Why have you decided to put out
that one is good at it. Yeah, Gabi Affair, man. I'm told that Cabo Verde coach has got a good offer.
Oh yeah, I think I've spoken about him before, if you remember. Pedro Lita, aka Bubista. So he's going to coach RS Bakani.
You like the
Bubista is a nice name. Bubista is a nice name.
I'm out of here.
Well, it's Wednesday, August 5. Welcome aboard to Kickoff, coming up in the next 10 minutes.
Senior FIFA staff have been asked to attend a crisis meeting with Gianni Infantino in the Moroccan capital, Rabat. Now, obviously, this is going to be a very, very tense meeting.
All right, under pressure, FIFA President Gianni Infantino is set to hold a crisis meeting with senior staff in Morocco later today. Will he resign ahead of next year's FIFA elections or stay on? More updates coming up. Plus, we have some more updates from the 2026 WAFCON. South Africa are through to the next stage of the competition. More on that, plus some top transfer news, all coming up in the next 10 minutes. Many thanks to Polytan Ghana and let's share how Let's Improve Life. All right, I'm Gabi Affair. Let's begin with the 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations happening all the way in Morocco, and former African champion South Africa booked their place in the quarterfinals of that competition with a hard-fought 1-0 victory over Burkina Faso in their final Group B fixture last night. The decisive moment came in the 21st minute when Thembi Gatlana finished from a close range after a well-worked move involving Fikele Mangama, securing all 3 points and confirming Bayana's place in the knockout stages. We hear from Thembi Gatlana after the game.
I think it's the confidence that comes from the team. The better the team plays, the better I play. And I think as a striker, you always need to be in the right areas. And in those 2 moments, I was in the right areas for the team to score the goals. To be honest, I think for us, we had the mandate coming from South Africa 1 game at a time. And it has been clear. We just passed through to the next round. I think now the mandate is to obviously face Morocco in the quarterfinals, and we take it from there.
All right, so that's South Africa's Thembi Gatlana speaking after the game, and they will face Morocco next in the quarterfinal stage of the 2026 WAFCON. We are from South Africa's coach Desiree Ellis on facing the Moroccans.
As I said, we're going to celebrate tonight, but I can answer you. History shows that we can do it. But it doesn't give us a divine right that it is going to happen. Nobody's going to give us anything if we don't work for it. We're not going to get anything from any team. We've got to work for it. And I think it's a different team with different challenges, the home crowd. All of that comes into play. But I think our players have traveled all over Africa and been in situations where we had no fans and just come up with a result. And it's going to be something like that. But for tonight, we're going to celebrate. And tomorrow we'll sit. We also have to travel to Rabat, but we'll sit and we'll work out a plan. And then it's up to the players, of course. Today they were magnificent, but like I say, history tells you, but history doesn't mean anything. It's in the past. Yes, it's probably our finest hour, 90 minutes that we played to get that victory, but it's a new team with a lot of different players. We have different players as well.
All right, so that's South Africa's head coach Desiree Ellis speaking ahead of their quarterfinal clash against Morocco. Well, some more results from the WAFCON in Cote d'Ivoire also see top sports in Group B after a 2-1 victory over Tanzania at the Labizoli Stadium in Casablanca. The results means the Ivorians finished the group stage unbeaten with 7 points from 3 matches, while South Africa's 1-0 win over Burkina Faso in the Group B fixture took Bayana to second place. For Tanzania and Burkina Faso, they ended on 3 points but missed out on a quarter-final berth. Well, later today, 2 more games to look forward to in Group C. Egypt take on the Super Falcons of Nigeria at 8 p.m. Nigeria need a win today in their quest to qualify to the next stage. We hear from Tony Pine, midfielder for Nigeria, ahead of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think just to build upon what we did in the last game, it's really difficult to play with an extra man down for almost the whole entire match. But we got it done. We got the job done. So I think we're just, ready to put in our best efforts against Egypt.
All right, so that's Nigeria forward Tony Pine speaking there. At the same time, Malawi will take on the Copper Queens of Zambia. Malawi have already qualified to the quarterfinal stage of the WAFCON for the first time in the country's history when it comes to women's football. Now, away from the 2026 WAFCON, the Black Meteors will open campaign in Accra later today to begin preparations for the Under-23 African Cup of Nations qualifiers scheduled for September and October window. Now, the Under-23 AFCON qualifiers will begin its September window, but Ghana will draw a bye and start the qualifiers in October, with CAF yet to announce the pairings. This group of players drawn from the Premier League and Division 1 league clubs is expected to form the base of the team as coach Desmond Offer begins Ghana's journey for African glory that would also serve as the qualifiers for the 2028 Olympic Games in Los Angeles. Well, away from that, Hervé Renard has been appointed as Ivory Coast coach for the second time, almost a decade after leading the country to the AFCON back in 2015. And a part of countries hiring coaches, Cape Verde, they have Pedro Brito also stepping down after leading the country to a historic run at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. He has resigned and he will take charge of Moroccan club RS Berkane. According to the Cape Verdean Football Federation, they will confirm his successor later in the coming days. Now let's take you to Europe, and under pressure, FIFA President Gianni Infantino will hold a crisis meeting with some senior staff in Morocco later today. The senior staff have been asked to attend a meeting in Rabat after the pressure on the Suez ramped up on Tuesday. Infantino is now set for current talks with senior FIFA executives, including the Secretary General Matthias Grafstrom, after the president was forced to withdraw his plan to create FIFA Forward Enterprise, a company to run the commercial and operational aspects of FIFA's tournament. But what are we to expect at today's crunch meeting in Morocco? Here is Kavi Soliko with more.
Senior FIFA staff have been asked to attend a crisis meeting with Gianni Infantino in the Moroccan capital Rabat. Now, obviously, this is going to be a very, very tense meeting. We don't know how it's going to end up. We do know that Gianni Infantino has been in Morocco. You are seeing him there on Friday. He was there for some important Moroccan national celebrations. But he has asked his senior staff from FIFA to attend this meeting with him tomorrow. Now, interesting what happens. What is his stance going to be at this meeting? Is he going to throw in the towel and say, look, I can read the room, I can feel which way the wind is blowing, I'm losing support all over the world, I'm losing support inside FIFA as well, I'm going to do the honourable thing and resign? Or is he going to stay, I fight on, I'm the FIFA president, if you want me to leave, you're going to have to take me down? And I still believe that I have significant support around the world, especially in South America, Africa and Asia.
All right, so that's Sky Sports' Kavi Soliko with all the updates. Now let's get to some transfer news. And Marcus Rashford's future at United remains up in the air. He'll return to Carrington following the World Cup and a loan at Barcelona after the La Liga champions opted against activating his £26 million option to buy. Well, for Manchester City, they have made direct talks with Pedro Neto's representatives over a possible move from Chelsea, and that's according to Fabrizio Romano. Now let's finish off with update from the BBC regarding the Premier League transfer news.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
Hello, I'm Matty Nixon at the BBC Sports Centre. The England midfielder Jordan Henderson has joined Chelsea on a 2-year deal after his contract at Brentford was cancelled by mutual consent. The 36-year-old previously captained Liverpool to the Premier League title. He also won the Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup twice, the UEFA Super Cup and the FIFA Club World Cup during his time at Anfield. The BBC football pundit Don Hutchinson says Henderson's arrival at Stamford Bridge, along with the recent signing of striker Danny Welbeck, brings some much-needed experience to the side.
The Chelsea owners have probably listened to everyone around the world saying, listen, you ain't going to get by signing a lot of young players and expect a team like Chelsea to try and compete with the very best. What they've done with bringing Danny Welbeck in and Jordan Henderson are very, very smart signings that can run that dressing room.
Elsewhere, another key player could be about to leave Newcastle United. Following the exits of Anthony Gordon and Sandro Tonali, captain Bruno Guimaraes has been linked with a move to Arsenal. The Premier League champions have had an opening bid for Guimaraes rejected by Newcastle, with some reports suggesting it was around $94 million. BBC Sports Newcastle United reporter Kieran Kelly has more.
As far as we understand, the clubs are now in formal talks. There has been a claim that Newcastle have rejected an opening bid. The player himself is at the training camp in Spain. Arsenal are confident still of signing Guimaraes. So whether this turns into an Alexander Isak style saga, I'm not so sure. I think we should have a resolution one way or the other a lot more swiftly than that.
And the Manchester City midfielder Mateo Kovacic has been linked with a move away from the Etihad Stadium to Italy. Juventus and his former club Inter Milan are interested in signing him. And for more football news from the BBC, just go to bbc.com/football.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
All right, so that's the Premier League update from the BBC, bringing an end to sports right on 97.3. I'm Gabi Ofer. Kickoff is proudly brought to you by Polytangana and Lesheho. Let's improve life.
Services, innovative financial solutions. We deliver on our promise, cause we are number one. Let's go, we improve your life. Let's go, even when you're stuck with nothing, no matter your situation, let's go, we improve your life. Let's go, we improve your life.
Parents, you've worked hard to give your child the very best future. With a 90% graduate employment rate in the first 6 months of graduation, that future can be right here at Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British branch campus in sub-Saharan Africa. The same globally recognized UK degree, accredited to the highest international standards, all within a modern learning environment. Applications are now open. Visit lancaster.edu.gh to apply today. Lancaster University, Ghana, a global degree at your doorstep.
Cover, everything will cover. You and all you love. You and all you love. Everything will cover. You and all you love. You and everything you love. I like to cover you. I like insurance covers your home car, business and assets. You and everything you love. I like covers you and everyone you love. I love covers you.
Hollard, we cover you.
Looking for engineering excellence you can trust? Welcome to Left Signature Limited, driving progress through technology and engineering excellence. From expert electrical engineering design, installation, power systems, renewable energy, automation and control, to reliable data center and managed services, power infrastructure, network connectivity, server virtualization, cloud integration and data security, and cutting-edge software development, custom business applications, web and mobile apps, cloud and DevOps solutions. Integrity, safety, accountability, teamwork. That's the Left Signature promise. And now, introducing the Left Power app. Request for our services anytime, anywhere. Available on the Play Store, App Store, and on the web. Ready to power your success? Choose Left Signature Limited. Visit www.leftsignature.com. Call +233 256 111 811. Left Signature Limited. Engineering excellence for a connected future.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
The Money Matters segment is brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
Welcome to the Money Matters segment with Petra. Many people believe their pension alone will fully take care of retirement. But retirement today is expensive. Healthcare, bills, family responsibilities and all don't stop. Your pension is important, but building additional savings and investment matters too. The free pension health check helps you evaluate the health of your pension. So book a session by visiting our website today at www.petraonline.com. Petra, achieve more.
The Money Matters segment was brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
A king was born today. Is that how you go celebrate? You say you love the man, but show working, my sister. Open your cow bank app and credit his account. Life simplified every single day. Yeah. Open your cow bank app and credit his account. Cow bank, make come easy, Charlie. Life simplified all the way. If you love your man, show working, oh. Not only talking plenty on his birthday. A king was born today. What can he do with that? Give him fuel, give him vibes, give him cow bank cash, just like that. With your cow bank app, you send money by airtime, pay bills in seconds. Wherever you get, cow bank make your life simplified. Cow bank, forward together.
You can't tell what your baby will become or what his interest will be. You can provide your growing babies with yummy goodness. Vita is a delicious cereal for your baby. Oh yeah, other ones love it too. Vita is filled with yummy goodness for growing babies and is available in other yummy variants. Vita, a delicious way to grow. This advert is FDA approved.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
City 97.3.
Accra.
Now we fly through the stars of this night.
7:40 on the City Breakfast Show. Shaka Khan. A great song to use to wish a few happy birthdays. Happy 80th to Joseph Kwame Osei, 8 decades of wisdom, strength, and endless love. Thanks for being the pillar for the family, our guiding light, and the ultimate example of what it means to live with honor and grace. May this milestone year bring you robust health, deep peace, and pure joy. We celebrate you today and always. Daddy, from your children, Askona, Mariam, Brenis, Ohiniba, and Sylvia Osei, and all members of the Dansoman South Circuit Methodist. Good morning, Bernard. Please wish my father, Mr. Robert Tre, a happy birthday. This is Mami Ajua. I wanted to ask you to wish him a fantastic birthday on the City Breakfast Show on behalf of the whole family. So Robert Tre of Goyle, this is coming from your daughter and the whole family to you. Another one coming in to our mother, Josephine Modazikbi. She's a mother to all her kids, family and all. The woman is so humble and always willing to serve and help others, especially her loved ones. Happy birthday to you, Mommy, and it's our prayer that you enjoy this year in good health and stay with us for long. From your daughters and Bra Alex to Josephine Modazikbi. Also wishing Ivan Kojo Ntre a happy 7th. On this special day, we pray that you continue to grow in wisdom, knowledge, and good health. We love you from your dad, Emmanuel Intre of EDC, from your mom and all your siblings, Ivan Kojo Intre. Also wishing one beautiful, hardworking, and intelligent woman, Anita Opoku Bekun, aka Annie Baby, Annie Baby of ECG Regional Office Koforidua. An awesome happy birthday. She's such an awesome person to work with. Annie Baby, stay blessed always. From Girls Dorm, ECG Regional Office Koforidua, RCM Mr. James Aban and Abraham Lincoln, all of ECG Koforidua Regional Office. A happy birthday to Fuseni Imoro. Fuseni Imoro is the vice chairman of the RCC of Accra Hearts of Folk. A double celebration. You got a lovely baby boy on Monday, and today, Wednesday, is your birthday. So Fuseni, happy birthday. He's a phobia. Yes. Except somebody sitting next to me.
I know there.
Be careful. You don't do that. So Fuseni is a phobia, and he's my House of Folk Jesse plug.
Yes.
Yeah. Frema supports Kotoko.
Proudly.
And I support Hearts of Folk.
Fabulous.
But you're outnumbered here.
Fabulous.
Because the way I see this guy, he won't support Kotoko.
No, that is why Ukuma Pema. I will sound you.
But you know the thing that shocks me? When I was young, they said we like red.
Yeah.
Yet Kotoko's color is so red. So it didn't make sense to me.
Well, we do the red. Yeah. And we do the yellow and
green.
Green.
And green is actually your color.
Yes, yellow, green, and black.
But for some reason, Kotoko is red.
Say any brew,
I don't know. When I wear it, I say, hey, number 9. Did you ever hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think it's a common.
So I don't know how that.
But Ashantis and Evers have a certain special bond.
Yeah, I don't even know how that's going on.
Yeah, you don't have a special bond.
I had a roommate who was an Ashanti. His best friend was an Ewe man, and they were always moving together.
Oh yeah, man.
And you know the funny part, they were speaking different languages. Hey, one was a pure Kumasi guy and one was trained up, and they were always looking. They were mature students.
There's a special bond between Ashantis and Evers.
Meanwhile, the Ashanti guy didn't understand. When they were guys who didn't understand tree, but they were always moving together.
The spirit to let them understand each other.
So yeah, we have a lot to say this morning. But if somebody celebrates their birthday and want to give them a nice present, the Techno Common Slim is actually a very good present.
Solid.
It has an interactive mood light around the camera, flashes unique colors. It has AI image to video generator.
Oh my God.
It has noise cancellation. It even has an AI health coach. Just as you are walking, it's telling you your heartbeat per minute, whether you should do this or that. Powerful camera, 2.0 flash snap, works in the night and in the day as well. Powerful battery, a solid body. So head to any Techno exclusive store nationwide and ask about the Common Slim. Grab yours today and step into the future. What can 1 million cedis do? Well, save and invest early with EDC to build wealth and retire comfortably. Did you know that if you saved a certain amount of money every day consistently for 8 years, after year 8, the next 5 years, your money could begin to compound? Indeed, if your son is like 9 years old and you save maybe, I don't know, $1 a day for him consistently for a number of years, by the time he's in the university, he can make $1 million. So all these investments are possible with EDC. So call your relationship manager or WhatsApp them today, 0509-268-414. Tell them that, Charlie, you don't want to die poor. Maybe you were born poor, but I don't want to die poor. It's called Project 1 Million. Project 1 Million. We have flexible investments. We have professional fund management, options for potential high returns, and financial security for retirement and future goals. Call us on 0302-610-400. All right, let's talk about Zenith Bank. Fraudsters can sound professional. They dress well. They even smell good, but they can finish you right now. They will ask you to confirm your account details to help resolve a problem. They are just lying to you. Zenith Bank will never ask you for your PIN, password, or OTP over the phone. They won't even ask you to do it over the email or any channel. Now, if somebody calls you and asks for this information, confirm your account details, give us your PIN, don't share it with them. End the call immediately and call Zenith Bank. 054-2000-111 or 0302-680-884. Shine your eye, spot the fraud, stop the fraud. Let's talk about Valley View University. Admissions are officially open. Whether you're a fresh high school grad or a working professional, Valley View offers flexible weekend, weekday, and sandwich schedules tailored to your lifestyle. We have diplomas, undergrad, and graduate programs, MA and PhDs as well. Some of our courses include business admin, nursing, midwifery, mental health nursing, computer science, business info systems, and IT. We also do biomedical engineering, theology, education, and the whole list. WhatsApp at 0307-051-149 or call 0307-010-260. Where are we? Oyibi on the Accra, Kumasi, Techiman campuses also available. Go to admissions.vvu.edu.gh for more information. Two more requests. Hello, City team. Please wish my daughter Aibida Said Edumaze a happy birthday. She's 6 years old. She schools at Vision Seed Academy, Labadi. May the Almighty Allah grant her the best of life in this world and the hereafter. You don't add your name, but this is to Aibida Said Edumaze. It sounds like some man, you Central Regional. Like they are from that area. Sounds like Ahmadiyya.
King Kong.
You know that Samensis, when you are going to Samensis hometown, you pass through some Ahmadiyya town. Yeah, there's some Ahmadiyya town.
Oh yeah, but that area.
Central Region. Yeah, Jumakun side. Isaac Edumaze. Where is he now?
Oh no, he's passed.
Oh, he's passed.
Yeah,
okay.
That's right. Former Central Regional.
Where is PC appear?
No, he's there. He's just there.
Where is Michael Tenyaun?
Tenyaun, I've not heard from him in a long time, but I would imagine he's still around.
Where's Abayate?
Abayate, Charlie Politics.
These are the MPs who give us good memories. So they give us good memories. What about Likpali Montevia?
Oh, Likpali has passed.
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah, my good friend.
Charlie, they were MPs, so this guy would say I should follow him to Parliament, and they say you say sit here and say look at this guy. You just point this MP, just watch him for 30 minutes. You just walk. You know, we sit on top of the speaker. So you say, Bernard, you just watch this guy. When they have to shout, then you shout. Yeah. Then see, he's going to talk. He's not doing anything the whole day. He wears on hat. Sky Charlie. Mary Ama Jemfua Owusu or Owusu, one of God's finest creations, strong, kind, resilient, full of grace. May heaven continue to smile on you today and always. Happy birthday, sis, and my best girl. I'm proud of you. From Ma Bena Louisa to Mary Jemfua Owusu. We also have Frima Edunyami.
Yes.
Head of Events and Partnerships.
Yes.
Citi FM and Channel 1 Television.
Yes.
Dressed in all her glory.
No, say kutu. That's how they say it.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Asante Akade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Say kutu, say bam.
Yes.
Frima is dressed in a northern smock, which I believe you bought from a northern business fair.
Correct.
You were there 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And how was it?
It was awesome, Bernard. It was amazing. You know, a lot is going on in northern Ghana, and we went wrong, you know, in putting the spotlight on them. And it won't be just a one-off event. We will continue to go there, and we were very, very excited with the level of support we had from traditional authorities, political leaders, you know, and
You went
citizens.
to meet the regent.
We went there, you know, and he was. It's the culture, the tradition is beautiful. We went there, and the discipline, you know, they don't joke with how things should be structured.
Did you present cola?
We were given cola.
Did you chew it?
You have to chew it. So they said, yeah, the woman come. Jesus, today be today. So they gave me the cola, and I was trying to be smart, you know, to go and sit there and say, no, chew some. And you have to chew and smile.
We got a lot of support from some of the local duty bearers.
Yes.
Former MP Inusa was there. Regional Minister for both the North
and Upper East were there. We had the current Tamale Central MP.
Okay.
Ali Duseidu was there. We have the Sanaregu MCE also coming in. We had the mayor was there as well.
Everybody was there.
Everybody was there, Bernard. Everybody was there. It was so beautiful.
What did the exhibitors say about the fair?
The exhibitors were so excited, you know, especially because most of the time they have to travel long distances to be part of exhibitions like these. So when you have them coming closer to them, and when we are organizing it for them, they also feel very important. They feel that now they are really part of Ghana, and they also want to tell their story, and they were very, very excited. They made good sales, and patrons alike were equally excited. I mean, we shopped.
So now that the Northern Business Fair is over, I believe there's a bigger one happening in Accra.
Correct.
What is it called, and when is it happening?
This is Ghana.
This is Ghana.
This is Ghana.
Fair and exhibition.
Fair and exhibition.
Happening in Accra.
Happening in Accra.
Amazing.
Happening at the Children's Park, the for Sutherland Children's Park. And this is Ghana, as the name suggests. We are talking everything Ghana. Everything that gives us our identity as Ghanaians. So it is for local SMEs, for startups, for homegrown businesses, innovations, and indigenous corporate institutions. So it's for everybody. What you are doing must be a Ghanaian product, must be a Ghanaian service, must be so, and it cuts across, you know, so regardless of your sector, the industry you're in doesn't really matter. So you can be in hospitality, in education, the automobile industry, the FMCGs. I mean, everybody is supposed to be there because we need to tell the Ghanaian story.
So when you say this is Ghana, you're saying things made in Ghana.
Things made in Ghana, services that we are given in Ghana, innovations created in Ghana, you know, and you have to. This is Ghana, so where you are doesn't also matter. So we are talking to businesses in Greater Accra region, businesses in Ashanti region, businesses in Northern region.
So it's not just Accra,
not just Accra.
Businesses.
No, it is for Ghana.
So this is the culmination of all the smaller fairs.
Exactly.
This is Ghana.
This is Ghana.
When is it happening?
It is happening on the 29th and 30th of August. So Saturday and Sunday of August.
And where is it happening?
At the A4 Sutherland Children's Park.
You say it's for all sectors.
All sectors.
What type of business in terms of size? Small, large, or medium?
You can be small, you can be medium, you can be large, you can be extremely large. This is for you. You must have added a bit of value to whatever it is you are doing. So, you know, we have Agri-Fair later in the year, but this is Ghana. So you can be into, let's say, plantain cultivation. Agri-Fair will give you the platform for you to bring your raw plantain. But once you have chopped the plantain, fried it, packaged it. Regardless of how small you are, you belong to This is Ghana. You can be an automobile company. You are doing your assembling in Ghana and, doing so much in Ghana. This is Ghana is for you. You can be an educational facility. You are creating so much. So we are talking of the universities. We are talking about the...
Once you believe you are adding value,
exactly, you are adding value.
A Ghanaian brand.
This is Ghana is yours.
Which means there are categories. I can imagine, of course, the people who are into clothing and textiles.
They are coming.
A lot of them would want to show up. Then those who are into food, processed food.
Exactly.
They can also show up.
They can also show up.
Not raw food.
Not raw food.
Processed food.
Exactly.
What about those in gadgets? Maybe I'm doing some Ghana assembled laptop and things.
It is for you.
I can
It
come?
is for you. Yes, it is
Shoes?
for you. Shoes,
Cosmetics?
Cosmetics. Hotels. Everybody, packaging companies. And This is Ghana is important because we are coming in, the networking is very important, and it is a one-stop shop for businesses. So for instance, you are looking at how to even export, how to now go into serious packaging because you need to scale up, and you want to move away from just printing something on paper and you sitting in your home and using glue to stick it. Come in, meet the correct companies who are doing packaging. Let them help you. We also will have the clinics as well.
For companies who want to get onto the export.
Exactly, how to
market.
access funding and all that. So we are doing this. So it's not just about coming to sell your product or just coming to showcase it. It is also coming to learn how to grow your business, how to network with people, form partnerships, and boost the image of Ghana.
So when we say an exhibition and fair, does that suggest there will be fun activities around? Or we should just come and buy and go home? What else can we do there? Who can we bring along?
This is Ghana, and beyond just bringing the tangibles, it is also showcasing who we are as a people. Who we are in terms of our identity as Ghanaians. We love our food. We love our excitement. We are the people who are going on demonstrations and we go with brass band and kenki. Meaning that even in our anger, we have to dance, we have to eat. So This is Ghana is that event for you. We are bringing the products and the services, but there's also a solid food court, that we are coming in to eat Ghanaian food.
Thank you.
There's also the Grails Village where we are coming to chew.
Thank you.
Because there are also drinks companies coming. So by all means, when you chew something, you can go in there to grab a drink and wash it down. The children are not left out because we believe in the family system. And so when we are going out, it's mommy, daddy, uncle, auntie, grandma, children.
Into the
so we are bringing the children, the kids picture like that. So the kids corner is there. The children will have fun and we will dance because for the first time at This is Ghana, it's not just going to be DJs playing. We are bringing live band.
Is it?
Absolutely.
It's a whole celebration.
It's a whole package. So it's a whole weekend of excitement, business, and everything that makes us Ghana.
This 29th is a Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
So Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday.
All right. So if a company wants to exhibit at This is Ghana, what do they need to do?
Just give us a call on 0205 973 973. 0205 973 973 or 0558 973 973. 0558 973 973.
This is to officially be given a booth or whatever.
Yes,
to exhibit.
To exhibit. So you come in, once you make your payment, we give you everything you need. You just have to carry your goods and come in.
Are there categories of registrations?
There are categories of registrations because, if you are coming in with, let's say, woven baskets, for the Bolga woven baskets, the space you will need will not be the same as maybe a car manufacturing company coming in. So we factor in all these. People are coming in, the kind of products you are bringing, you need a certain level of electricity and all that. Somebody is bringing beads, they probably will not need all that.
Just a table.
Just to serve everybody efficiently, we will take you through all these conversations, know what you would need to make you be able to exhibit very well. And then we'll have the conversation on.
So who are our partners for This is Ghana for this year?
So we are very delighted to have the support of EcoBank. EcoBank was with us in Northern Region
for the Northern Business
the Northern Business Fair, and we also have MTN supporting us, and others are coming in as well.
You are moving the big boys. So
Bernard,
You are not joking, crowd.
you see, because the good thing is when people believe in what we do, for us at Channel 1 and Citi FM, it is not just about we want to do an event. We want to solve a problem. And so we believe that like-minded institutions who believe in what we are doing can come together for all of us to partner and push the brand Ghana forward.
Yeah, Chichiobere. Visa more than
No, say it again.
Visa more than Elena.
The visa, no.
You mean important thing, no?
Yes.
You mean important saucepan with the cooker for
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I didn't know. Is it
Nice.
for Porto the correct one with the
That's
proper one.
Yeah.
Visa more than Elena.
Where do you mean?
This is Ghana.
Thank you very much. This is
You know
Ghana.
what impresses me? The way he's able to even pull the proverb in the moment.
Effortlessly.
The day I'm going to see Otumfo, I'll go with Sky.
Why?
Because, you know, if you go with a linguist who speaks good proverbs, he will respect you more.
In what language?
But you understand every language in that palace?
No, you have to go with me.
I've seen traditional groups from different parts go to the palace.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He will speak his where the man will translate it. I'm happy to go. In fact, when he gives this an overview, I will tell me to translate it into that thing. He will shock you.
No, but you said
he will shock you.
Oh
no, you be the leader of the delegation. I have to go.
But I will follow you. I'll do
necessary. It's necessary.
That's what I want to do. Share
Yeah, no, that'll be your role. But Bernard, let me also add that where we are, we learned that this is Ghana. We started playing the promote not long ago, but the number of companies who have registered at this point, if you have not made your payment, please start doing so. Because we are looking for a certain number, and as we always say, we don't have deadline. We don't have deadline. We don't have this, because even as I'm speaking, I'm getting messages, coming in. So at this point, your payment secures your slot.
You are getting exposure on media channels.
Yeah.
You are getting exposure to hundreds of thousands of patrons, and you're also getting people coming to buy.
Exactly.
You're also getting to deal with the financiers.
Yes.
MTN have some fantastic platforms.
Yeah.
So it's really a one-stop shop for many things.
Exactly.
So if you're wondering how your business can get to the next level, I think this is Ghana.
Yeah.
Is the opportunity.
Yes.
I and Sky will do a special visitation to stands.
Powerful.
We'll come and do an inspection of certain products.
Very necessary. Very necessary.
And I'll be carrying the goodies you pick.
So we'll be there. I've appointed myself the chief inspection officer.
We need that.
For
We
the
need
This
that.
is Ghana Fair.
We need that.
So
Yeah.
Frema has said it all. It's happening on 29th and 30th August. Today is the 5th of August. You have to register and pay to exhibit. Attendance is free.
Yes.
You can come with the family. You just come and pass through, eat, stay there. The children's park is very big.
Yeah.
So you don't even need to move away. It's not like other places where you can come and park. This one is big.
Oh no, you can get good parking slots. We
Yes.
bring security so your vehicles are safe. You can let the children go and play because we also have people who will attend to the children. So whilst you go through, the stands, your children are playing, they are being taken care of. Later in the day, then we have the live bands also coming through and all that. So it's a full package and a great place to spend your weekend.
Yes, please. Frema Dunyami is the head of events and partnerships here at Channel 1 Television. Always a pleasure to have you, Frema.
Thank you very much.
Charlie, but this is your thing. If it goes missing, I'll buy one for somebody I know.
She's wearing what's this thing? Where do you get this thing from?
I got it from Rita Sack.
Oh,
She's
Rita
from
Asak.
Yes, she's
Rita
from
Asak.
Bolga.
Okay.
Yeah, and she told us that she will be coming to This Is Ghana.
What is the name of her
So
brand?
majestic.
No, so that's the name of her business, Rita Asak.
Rita Asak.
Yes.
Wow.
Rita Asak
Hey,
Fashion.
I know somebody called Asaki Awingo.
Oh, you be big man.
That's
Exporter,
one.
importer.
That one.
No, this is Rita Asak.
This is Rita Asak. Yes.
So this
yes.
is a northern. So this is upper
So
east.
this is Upper East.
Upper
so this
East.
is from Bolga.
Bolga.
So those who really know the differences know the Bolga small smoke. They know the tamale ones and all.
You say you bring me slim fit smoke. You didn't bring.
Bernard,
I think some of us. No, me and Gina Mosquito. Before we smoke, it has to be tailor made. Our smoke, it has inner shirt. We need Charlie. When I see Gina Mosquito,
you know, the sport things, in a rush.
You went to 5 regions in the north. So you bring me a slim fit smoke.
Bespoke, no, we have to take proper measurements.
She came out looking her best glory.
Oh Lord. Hand mistress. A happy birthday greeting coming. Sky, your friend is celebrating his birthday today.
Who is that?
A lot of people are sending birthday requests.
But Bernard,
he is the Minister of Finance. Who is acting Minister of Defense?
Minister. No, this one.
The message.
We are guilty.
Let me read the message.
If I read the message.
So there are 2 messages coming through for the minister. This one is from General Frifa.
Thank you.
Of Gersau. Happy 48th to Honorable Dr. Kazel Kwamena Atuban-Forsen,
powerful
Finance Minister of the Republic of Ghana, and Acting Defense Minister. May the grace of the Lord be on him.
Amen.
Good health, wisdom, to navigate Ghana's economy on the right path. Still Atu is forcing. This one is from Jerry Avle.
Okay.
Please wish my boss, Dr. Atu-Forsen, a happy birthday. Your leadership, dedication, unwavering Ghana first attitude continue to inspire all of us. Privileged to serve under you. Thank you, Honorable Dr. Cassiel Attah-Mensah, for your commitment, hard work, and sacrifice. You're a big man.
No.
From Jerry Avle.
No.
Charlie,
no, you be big man.
This will be a holiday. I'm grateful. I tell you.
I told you it's possible.
I know easy. The work is not easy. Somebody has to do it. Time check, it's 6 minutes past 8.
Yes, sir.
Our main discussion is on the report that almost 7 out of 10 Ghanaians were asked to pay a bribe to benefit from a public service. It's a big issue. We'll be talking about that. But it's time for Tech and Social Media Trends.
Yeah, man.
And Edwin Kwakofi.
Yes, sir.
Edwin, welcome.
Thank you very much. Tech and Social Media Trends is sponsored by
Telecel
and now Stanbic Bank as well.
In fact, if you do business with China, you know that making payment isn't always straightforward. It may mean sourcing dollars, absorbing multiple currency conversion costs, and waiting days for suppliers to receive payment. For importers, every delay can hold up shipments and slow down your sales. Stanbic Bank, in partnership with the Industrial Commercial Bank of China, has introduced CIPS, a faster, secure and direct way to make payments to China. With SIPS, you can pay in Ghana cedis. And the receipt collected in Chinese yuan. Direct. This one, no dollar matter. Trade with China. Pay direct. Visit your nearest Stanbic Bank branch or speak to your relationship manager today.
Powerful.
Stanbic, forward together.
Welcome on board.
They say they are driving Ghana's growth.
No, this is I want to go to China. I want to go to China.
No one's manning. I'm associate party.
I hear you. Charlie, go.
Okay, so it's time for Tech and Social Media Trends. And unfortunately, I have to start with a couple of very sad events. First of all, UGMC is trending on social media.
Why?
Because Ghanaian actor and comedian Michael Blackson recently posted on social media. Unfortunately, his mother has died at the UGMC, and he blames the hospital for their unprofessionalism in treating. He says she was misdiagnosed several times. And they were always pushing him and the family to the more expensive treatments every single time. She passed away, and even when her body was brought out, the person who brought the body was demanding a tip. Yes, it's a terrible situation. So he puts a series of tweets out there bashing the hospital for.
And what are the public saying? Are they corroborating or they are?
Yes, they are. A number of people are sharing their own personal experiences because
new UGMC FFSC.
And that's what he pointed out.
Beautiful UGMC.
He says it may look beautiful from the outside, but inside there's a rotting core that needs to be addressed. And
Ghana, why?
A series of tweets, you can tell that he was very, very
Has the hospital responded?
Yeah, the hospital responded in one tweet I saw.
What did they say?
Yeah, apologizing for what he experienced and directing him to an email to contact their contact service, an email. And that is what sets people off a lot. Instead of being proactive and actually contacting them.
Send an official complaint.
Exactly. He should send an official complaint. People aren't too happy. And they're sharing their experiences about not just UGMC, which a lot of people thought was the serious one in terms of Ghana's hospitals, but about other hospitals as well. And the stories do not make good reading at all on social media. Very unfortunate.
I think there has to be an investigation let's get to know the outcome. And if it is the case that indeed someone is responsible, the consequences must be clear, and the axe must fall on someone who is found culpable.
So that's trending.
That's trending very badly. Of course, it's still alleged. Everything that has been claimed is still alleged, not confirmed yet. Let's move on to Aboso in the Pristia Huni Valley, which obviously you read on the newspaper review. The explosion that has killed 4 people and led to a number of people being injured as well. Set off, as we hear from eyewitnesses, by a gunshot in an attempt to kill a snake.
The whole thing is bizarre.
It's bizarre. People are saying exactly that it's bizarre on social media, and that the dynamites that were struck were hidden at near a gas station. Safety standards in this situation. First of all, the discharge of a gun in a public area or an area with other people, and second of all, the placing of dynamite near an incendiary source. I guess so. Yes, everyone is very upset by that, and of course, 4 lives unfortunately lost.
Several people injured, and maybe the snake may not even have died safe.
I don't think it
Again, we need to investigate this matter. There's always call for proportionality in matters like this. I mean, why discharge a gun if you are trying to aim a snake? The old rule remains relevant.
Use a
club or some big stick to deal with it, or log. But to the extent that you are discharging arms, a firearm, completely unacceptable. You remember that in the central region, a similar disaster happened. It was not the use of guns, but it was at the mining site. A number of people got seriously injured, and some deaths were recorded, if my memory serves me correctly. As we speak, we don't know the outcome of that one. So these mining-related, disasters or tragic developments, we need to get to a closure. You remember the one also in the western region where a number of communities got affected and we had to rebuild some communities and all of that. These things tell us that something is wrong with how we manage these spaces.
No. Please go on.
Okay, so we move on from that story to the Pokwase interchange, which is also trending after it was discovered that rest facility, or a toilet as people say, was being constructed underneath the interchange. So yes, we heard from the MC of the area who denied suggestions that it was a private-led facility, a private individual who was building the facility. Said it was led by the municipality.
The municipality,
yes,
is
building the
toilets under the interchange.
Which part of the interchange?
Underneath it
directly.
Yeah. Yes.
You see, Aloski.
For what?
Public toilet.
For use.
Do Gaza.
You see,
so I fit Yafi and
you see,
the thing they worry, the thing about you. How many units?
12. 12 units.
It's a mass.
It's a 15 to 20.
15 to 20 unit toilets under the interchange.
Why? commissioning.
Whose plan was it? Was it designed as part of the interchange?
Yesterday, he tried to explain.
No, it was a very, very
difficult.
You see, Bernard.
But have they stopped?
They haven't. Bernard, it's not about stopping.
To conceive it.
It should be a sin to conceive it.
Like to sit for a human being who has been given the power to run a municipality to sit down and conceive and say, hey, this open space.
Nice.
Look,
she mean a joke problem.
You see, people will say
it is the structure integrity.
No, I'm coming. People will say it is open space. Okay, but we must understand that open spaces are part of urban planning. Ghana, our biggest problem is we don't want to see space. If there is space, we must do something there because we feel it is a waste.
Sell cars
but
there.
Open spaces are part of urban planning.
Yeah.
So if the fact that we constructed an interchange and you have seen some space there and you as MC need public toilets, does not mean that you say, "Where this space is mine."
I have to move quickly.
You see, and this is
not even 1 unit or 15 units.
Yeah. And this is the kind of thinking that
policy making,
policy implementing, district assembly, municipal assembly has.
Yeah.
And we expect development.
Nobody in the chain question that.
Yeah, it's nobody questions
for this. Did they do this book an architect, a planner, who and all the professionals who were supposed to be involved from, because you don't just get up and build.
There's a municipal engineer. He allowed this.
There's
head of works.
There's a head. There are all kinds. I mean, architects would also be called. Yeah. And they all thought that this was a great idea to put a toilet
because
under
public toilet means you need water.
Yeah.
Where's the water coming from?
Really?
Public toilet means you need sewage.
Where is it going to?
What is in the original design of the interchange and the general area?
Was that public toilet as part?
Was it part of the planning? Eventually, you have a problem.
And you also need fresh air for the wind to blow.
For the wind to blow.
So maybe they feel like the air under the
Greater Accra Regional Minister, go there and stop this thing.
They feel like the
today.
Air,
no.
You know, you need air.
Yeah,
to blow.
Yeah.
They put it down.
Okay.
But you know, this town, if media,
and he still has a job.
Wait, if media doesn't do rapport, nothing will change. So it was a media rapport that led to.
Hey, Bernard, you see
the stoppage.
The kind of executive wisdom that drove this project, as Godfrey said, no one can fathom. Let me deal with the.
I mean, I has not seen no. Yeah, the level of wisdom.
Because Bernard, when they are designing super infrastructure like that, safety is a core issue. You don't want people crossing from all angles.
Oh, yeah, I do number 2. I hear cars. How can you go you need peace of mind, and you are doing a whole interchange. So it means once you are doing the whole business is frustrated by articulator trucks, honking, chaka, hawkers.
And you see, how would they even deal with the toilet papers? At this morning, people are eating.
Toilet paper.
Yeah, are they thinking about all those things?
That's what I'm saying. Is it directly under the interchange or near the interchange?
Wherever it is, do not go and put up a public toilet in that area.
Okay.
And the people, they are not, the place is unkempt, grass, weed all over the place. It's like,
which is why they were able to construct the thing inside the bush and nobody saw it.
Yeah. Oh, so there's a bush under the interchange.
The thing is bushes.
But gentlemen, on this particular issue, I've received the Pokwasi Interchange Urban Room Development.
Tell me about it.
So it's a whole proposal, and part of it has the western southwest sector, and the proposal is to have car park, Momo and bill payment station, fire station, food court, public washroom, waste management yard, neighborhood park and events ground.
It's not just toilets.
So
but
this is not what they are doing.
Wait, the toilet is the first one. You see, they mentioned Momo station.
No, this is not what they are.
Aloski, don't do that.
Let's not even.
Okay,
please. They shouldn't even go there.
Go there.
It was the same approach that they used to destroy the Kwame Nkrumah interchange. If you go there now, you have bus stations that have sprung up, all kinds of
But they also have fire service under there. They have ambulance service under them.
Which is
indeed the guy who was knocked down. It was the ambulance people under the Circle Dubai, who went to...
No, that is fair. Those are essential services that we need to get, road safety issues.
It's a 20-page plan, Oscar.
But the point is that you cannot just get up and be building things like that. This thing had nothing to... what they did there has nothing to do with the plan that you are talking about.
Are you sure?
Oh, I saw the guy yesterday on one other platform.
So I have here, as Caleb is saying, the proposal for 6 things. Existing taxi rank and car park, they have what they will do. Horticulture, they have what they will do.
Sharp.
The pedestrian crossing, they have their plan. Pedestrian drop-off and boarding zone, they have a plan. Pedestrian overpass, they have a plan. Then the last one is called the southwestern sector.
That's where the toilet is.
Now the southwestern sector of the road, which is currently vacant. Some proposed facilities include car park.
Thank you.
Momo and Bill payment station. Fire station.
Thank you.
Food court.
Yes. Public washroom.
Waste management yard. Neighborhood park and events ground. And skating park.
Sharp.
But why should food court and public? Okay.
So waste management yard.
So it's a big place. So the public toilet may have been the first of the 6 things.
No, but even listening to the guy's explanation,
it is not.
He said that they wanted to relocate some people because they were creating congestion, drivers and some other people, and the people don't want to move. So what they are thinking of doing, or what they were thinking, was to build public toilets and these other things there for them, so that the people can move from where they are currently creating problems to under the interchange. Do you understand?
So it's not just the toilet. It's the whole movement economy,
which creates an entirely. It creates a new mess.
Yeah, but I just wanted to say that we are discussing it based on information here. But I'm just saying, Caleb is adding that there's a 20-page document which has 6 thematic areas, including what to do with the western sector,
I am saying
which has a toilet.
But the point I'm making to you is what is being constructed
has nothing to do.
Has
with
nothing
that.
to do with this project.
Have you seen the thing?
Sorry. So is this public washroom is not what they were building?
If the public washroom is part of this project, why would you start only the public toilet in isolation?
I get you. So this is something like a knee-jerk reaction to the movement of the people.
The man is doing his own thing over there.
I get you.
It has no link to this. Where's the budget for it?
Caleb, so you are sure that toilet is not part of this project?
That I cannot confirm yet.
You better confirm. Please finish your segment.
Okay, I'm going
the same way. Remember when they built a new thing? The one at.
So Sky, hold on. Caleb, you ask your source whether the toilet they were building is part of the 20
proposal.
Then we are sure.
I've put that through. If
Please
I get
ask
response, I'll let you know.
Okay, I'm going to skip to tech news, and there's a conversation about Telegram going on online, because people are talking about how it needs to be more responsible about the content that goes through it. Telegram was recently removed from the Apple App Store because there was a complaint that someone had shared child sex content on the site, so it was taken down. Eventually it was restored, but besides that, a lot of content goes through Telegram that is unchecked, unrestricted, unlike other social media platforms who have more authority on what is published. But Telegram allows so many things, including allowing militant and terrorist groups to plan their activities there.
Wow.
So there's a conversation going on about how to get Telegram to be more responsible about the content that it houses.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, doing Quack with me.
If I become a millionaire, I will put a huge billboard right next to my ex's house saying, "Look at me now, my hating."
As for me, I'm quitting my job in Star. My hating.
Telecel is making millionaires this season. Not 1, not 2, but 3 millionaires. Each month, one lucky Telecel customer wins 1 million Ghana cedi for the next 3 months in the Telecel My Hating promo. Plus, you still get to win 20,000 Ghana cedis weekly, 100 Ghana cedis daily, bundle 10 Ghana cedis, airtime or data. Top up your Telecel cash wallet or your fixed broadband to stand a chance of winning. Visit the Telecel Play app or dial star 500 hash to opt in for free into the Telecel My Hating promo.
Telecel, connecting energies.
This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Stand big, man, experience more.
Doing business, making payments, supporting loved ones in China should bring peace of mind. Not waiting. Waiting for your supplier to confirm payment. Waiting for school fees to arrive. Waiting. Introducing SIPS by Stanbic in partnership with ICBC, a faster, simpler way to send and receive money directly between Ghana and China. Pay in Ghana cedis while your recipient receives Chinese yuan and vice versa. With SIPS by Stanbic, you enjoy faster payment confirmation and greater certainty every step of the way. Visit stanbicbank.com.gh/SIPS for more. Stanbic Bank. We are your bank, connected to China. Stanbic Bank, driving Ghana's growth.
Live your dream now at Eden Heights. Move into our beautifully finished and ready to move in 3 and 4 bedroom apartment or penthouses thoughtfully designed for modern living today. Enjoy the serenity of a secure gated community with a fully equipped sports complex, landscape surroundings, ample parking, 24-hour security, reliable backup utilities, and convenient access to shopping, entertainment, and everyday essentials. With up to 3 years interest-free payment plans and mortgage financing options available, owning your dream home has never been easier. And here's the good news. Pay 50% or more and move in today. Book a viewing now on 0501 531 444 or 445 and on our website at www.edenheights.com.gh. Eden Heights, the heights of modern living.
My guy, when I hear the engine make that vroom, it they drive me crazy.
I know, bro. This is my love language with physical touch. I mean, touching the smooth car leather seat, correct sound system, AC freezing me like sachet water. Now me just have it with my passenger princess.
Charlie, that be why we can't miss the Absa Auto Fair. You fit test drive and Absa Bank get affordable finance options to help you own your dream car.
Yeah.
Join us for the Absa Auto Fair on Saturday 22nd and Sunday 23rd August at Good Park, Accra Mall. Come for affordable finance options from Absa Bank, special discounts and offers from your favorite automobile brands, plus insurance and auto accessory exhibitors. Want to showcase your brand? WhatsApp 0541 361 237 to book your exhibition space today. The Absa Auto Fair is powered by Absa Bank in partnership with Citi FM and Holland Insurance. The Absa Auto Fair is calling. Will you answer?
I've got Inshira's milk. Check. I've got her Cerelac. Check. Okay, Inshira, let's do this. 2 grains, wheat and maize, smooth and creamy, prepared by adding the milk I choose. Cerelac wheat and maize, the care you trust with the flexibility you need. Cerelac, care for them, count on us. This advert is FDA approved.
From the heart of Africa we stand, building dreams across the land. Every step we did our side, helping you rise, taking you higher. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher. African Bank with global reach. BOA make your future glow. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher. African Bank with global reach. BOA make your future glow. BOA, we go there for you night and day. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher.
Are you building your dream home, managing a construction project, running an electrical shop, or looking for a reliable electrical solutions for your business? Look no further than PPA Electricals. As an ISO 9001 and ISO 45001 certified company, we are committed to providing safe, reliable, and genuine electrical products that deliver efficiency. Our products are sourced directly from manufacturers, ensuring that every product you purchase is original, competitively priced, and dependable. From distribution boards, circuit breakers, switches, contactors, changeovers, automatic voltage regulators, cables, drives, UPS systems, solar inverters, motion sensors, smart home components, and much more. PPA Electricals has the right solution for all your electrical needs. We have certified engineers ready on call. From install to support, we cover it all. Shop more, save more. Deals nationwide. Walk into any PPA brand or call us on 050-349-8181. PPA Electricals leads the way.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
.30 on the City Breakfast Show. Pambro Salt Industries has in existence since 1958 has introduced the latest product, the refined iodized salt, available in 250 gram and 500 gram sachets. Just a pinch of Pambro's refined iodized salt brings out the best taste in your food. It's available in all major markets, supermarkets, and local provision shops nationwide. If you want more information, call 0266-823-589. Pambro Salt, Kitwa Bipeti Adiamu.
Yeah. And imagine a world where your power never fails, data is always secure, your business never stops. Left Signature Limited makes that world possible. From expert electrical engineering services to cutting-edge renewable energy solutions like solar and microgrids. Look, we keep your world powered and protected. We have a data center and cloud services that ensure maximum uptime, seamless connectivity, and strong disaster recovery so your business never misses a beat. We also deliver custom applications, ERP systems, AI-powered solutions designed to boost productivity and drive growth. So download LEP Power app from the Play or App Store. Access the web version as well. Call us 0256 111 811. We are located at Las Shibi North Celebrity Estate. Leftsignature.com is where to visit us online. Now, let me talk to those of you in particular in construction, mining, manufacturing, oil and gas, and places like that. You need premium boats, nuts, washers, anchor boats, stud boats, U-boats, and more, particularly those that are manufactured right here in Ghana. They are done solid, stronger, faster, and all. That is possible and available at 7-Eleven Baseline Boats and Nuts. They also provide advanced coating and surface treatment solutions. You know what I'm talking about. So call 0557 126 501 or 0544 967 307. For all importers and exporters looking to improve global trade experience, we know that trade financing comes with complexities, but at CBG, we believe that doing business should always be hassle-free. With CBG's trade solutions, your trade financing challenges will be an issue of the past. Take advantage of our trade solutions and expand your international trade transactions while building a good credit history. Call us now, 0302 216-000. Talk to us at cbg.com.gh. That's our email address. Our socials, you can find us on X social, Facebook, Instagram. Terms and conditions apply. CBG, we stand with you. Yamvita infant cereal with milk is making feeding time easy. It's enriched with 16 essential vitamins and minerals. You only need to add previously boiled water. We have 3 variants: wheat, rice, and maize, all going for 5 cedis, 50 pesos. This is real value for money, affordable, nutritious, and convenient. Every dream has a home. Welcome to Heritage Christian University. We are located at Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium. You are assured of value-driven education that prepares you for the world of work, and our students are challenged to turn ideas into businesses. Admission is in progress for a wide range of undergraduate and graduate programs. Call us 0547 777 731. Our website is hcu.edu.gh. Heritage Christian University is calling you. Come for an compassionate entrepreneurial leadership education. So Cal Bank Abakade promo gives you the chance to win 5,000 Ghana cedis monthly or 100,000 Ghana cedis at the grand draw by depositing 500 cedis or more from August 1 to October 31, 2026. We have 5 winners who will receive 5,000 Ghana cedis every single month. One active customer will win 100,000 Ghana cedis cash in the grand draw. So deposit 500 cedis or more. Stay fully active. The more you deposit, the better your chances of winning. Promo runs from August 1 to October 31. Don't forget, use the Cal Bank app or USSD via mobile app or mobile money to deposit money, or visit any of our branches or agents. You can also use any cash accepting ATM. Cal Bank, forward together.
8:35. We'll be touching a couple of issues shortly. There's some clarification on the Pokuase toilet matter, but the Ongalicious have been one promo is been extended to 15th August. Submit 20 Onga powder promo sachets or 20 of our shrimp tablet promo wrappers, or a mix of the two, to bring a total to 20. Submit at any Onga Redemption Center and receive your scratch card. Scratch reveal your unique code. Dial star 713 star 27 hash and win instantly. Promo ends on 15th August. Terms and conditions apply. This promo is regulated by NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. So, Caleb, the toilet they're building under the Pokuase interchange is not part of the 20-page plan the original contractors wanted to build, right? This is different.
Not at all. It's not different.
It is? It's different or not different?
Okay. So what we saw there yesterday is not part of the proposal.
Good. It's not part of the proposal.
It's not part of the proposal at all.
Okay.
So the proposal we are looking at is a 20-page proposal with the amenities that we have discussed, with public gardens and all of that, washrooms, and then ticketing areas, and then bus stations and all. Because if you look around the Pokuase interchange, you cannot think of a proper bus terminal within that enclave. And if you're looking for a place of convenience also, you don't have those there. So this proposal has in mind horticulture garden, a fire post, neighborhood park, neighborhood garden, and skating park for the youth in the neighborhood, and even food court. But what we have seen is not part of it.
Let's get the Municipal Chief Executive of Ghana North, Akwete Agbo. I think you spoke on Eyewitness News yesterday, trying to explain the background or give some more information about this very controversial project.
What the Assembly intended doing was to decongest Pokuase junction, and the place where we found was around the interchange. There are cubicles that is meant for maybe mini station or taxi case. So we intended to develop that place. Now the area is developed, and if we don't have such a facility there, because the place is now developing, people come there, people. In fact, they will be defecating along the interchange, which we need to provide such a facility so that in case maybe anybody want to ease themselves, they can go there.
So that was an excerpt of the conversation he had on the Eyewitness News yesterday. I would have loved to have the full interview, but at least All right, play it again.
what the assembly intended doing was to decongest Popase junction, and the place where we found was around the interchange. There are cubicles that is meant for maybe mini station or taxi case. So we intended to develop that place. Now the area is developed, and if we don't have such a facility there, because the place is now developing, people come there, people. In fact, they will be defecating along the interchange, which we need to provide such a facility so that in case maybe anybody want to ease themselves, they can go there.
All right, so guys, this is the MC. I'm not holding brief, but for me, let me just try and put myself in their shoes. You have a high traffic area, which has a major lorry station. Obviously, the plan Caleb shows us that they want to develop. That plan has not been put into action. Yeah. The place was grown with weeds. We also know that one of the biggest problems we have in Ghana is a lack of places of convenience. Okay. I'm coming. So
see the way I'm looking at you.
No, I'm coming. So the idea of putting up a toilet in itself is not a problem. The problem is where they decide to put it, which is what we are faulting. But I'm saying that if you listen to the man, he felt that putting a toilet there would move, because apparently there are people who are also defecating in the bushes. People do that. I think he said it. So instead of having people, and see, when they have hawkers, trotro people, sellers together in a place where there's no washroom, it's a problem. Okay. So when you look at the video, the location of the toilet is a problem because it's directly under the interchange. They could have found a place a bit further. Okay. But the idea of putting up a toilet, I think, should not be faulted. The other thing is that I don't know the process they went through in choosing that particular site. So maybe he should have explained to us the effect of the toilet there on the structure.
Bernard.
Okay. But I'm saying that just, the idea that, they are building a toilet under the interchange, it sounds preposterous. But when you listen to the reasoning.
There's no reasoning there.
Okay.
Bernard, the Pokwase situation is one of lack of planning and lack of proper enforcement of our laws. It's full stop.
No execution rather, because the plan is here.
No, I'm telling you about what I've been using that corridor for some time now, so I have a fair idea what. You are talking about someone's proposal.
Yes.
When they built that project, call for the project plan and ask them whether this thing that the person is proposing and want to do was part of it. Look, the Pokwase station, as currently constituted, there is no proper station. So any local government person thinking about how to decongest the place should be thinking of how to acquire, better space elsewhere to build a modern lorry station fit for purpose, so that vehicles that are coming from Kumasi, those which are going towards Kumasi and all of that, will use that place for whatever.
Proper lorry park.
Exactly. Where you have terminals for buses, a place for taxis, for people getting off and wanting to go to specific places, short distances and all of that. And people who are also in transit to actually change vehicles there. You have food courts and all of these things in that particular space. It is possible. There are large tracts of land in that particular place which can make it possible. The idea for it actually to sit in someone's mind, for him to think about it overnight and say that, as for this interchange, let's build a toilet facility there. We are thinking of bringing cubicles for drivers there and import the problem they have elsewhere to that area. It's what messes up everything, because there has not been, in my respectful view, thorough thinking around the problems that will result from this. Bernard, people who have traveled, you go to some countries, in many countries where people are living longer, open spaces. Go to Geneva, a huge park is a square. The only thing you find there is a broken chair, a statue of a broken chair.
Statue?
Yes, like we call it a broken chair. Chair that one leg is not, it signifies something. It sits there. People go there just to see that, take photographs, sit on the benches provided, and to think about how to fix a particular problem. Because when you sit there,
you recreate.
It gives you inspiration to change systems. But Ghana, when we see Small space, so we don't like it. What is wrong with leaving that interchange the way it is?
Let me
so that you put
ask you
green parks underneath. People driving above it can see the beauty of the architecture there.
Sky, you said something about the high traffic volume in the area. Whose responsibility is it to build a modern bus terminal for Pokuase? Because it's a major stop. From Insawam to Accra, I can say Pokuase is the, apart from Amasaman, Pokuase is the major stop bus there. Terminal, you're talking about traveling. So you see when you're traveling to different parts of the Europe, you will see a bus terminal. It has food courts, it may have places people buy things, but basically it's for changeover of vehicles. To the extent that Pokuase is that interchange between not just in Insawam and Accra, but also Kwabenya and Awoshi. So it's like a center. Is it the Assembly's job? Is it the Ministry of Transport? Why can't we have a modern bus terminal properly numbered with cubicles and booths for various types of cars as part of the Pokuase interchange design?
That is what should be investigated, so that you understand the link between providing that facility under the infrastructure and how that is likely to impact safety.
So I'm not talking about the interchange, like near the area, in Pokuase itself, a bus terminal.
Okay, so that's exactly the argument I made, that if you want to acquire land, our constitution guarantees that in appropriate cases you can even compulsorily acquire
and then
pay them compensation.
To build a modern bus terminal for Pokuase.
Exactly. If you want 10 acres of land, you can always go there, pay compensation, relocate people. But I'm arguing that there are large tracts of land in the area. What our government officials fail to do is to do proper thinking and reasoning, and to think of the long term. Okay, I need 10 acres of land to build a station that would accommodate enough vehicular traffic, which can even serve its true purpose for the next 20, 30, 40 years. That long-term strategic thinking, we don't do it. So, okay, there's a space under this interchange. In the meantime, let's use it. It will provide some relief. Then it imports all the problems. People will be crossing the place anyhow. Vehicles traveling to Kumasi at whatever speed will be knocking people down because someone wants to cross into the public toilet or the food court or whatever they are trying to do there, or the taxi station that they are creating there. But the original planners of that infrastructure, the question is, was that part of the thing they were thinking of when they built?
Second question, Caleb. The proposal you saw, does it include the putting up of a bus terminal? Because I am thinking that if the first thing you should think about for such a high traffic volume area is a bus terminal that moves traffic away from directly under the interchange to a place where people can assemble, which bus terminal would then include toilets and urinals and things, right? So you are discussing the proposal. Does it include a bus terminal? Because the other thing is, if you are putting up Ghana's highest interchange, what other things are you putting up together with it, or just the road? Because there's the amount of money you spend on such an interchange, and the fact that you redeveloped it could mean that you could put up amenities that make movement also easier. But it looks like we don't include those things. We just want to do a road for people to drive, but the road is not the only problem you are solving. People have to sell. People have to sit down and relax and change cars. Why do they only build the road and not build bus terminals?
You see, someone will say that the emperors of Rome, who were building statues and all these things they were building, what was the purpose for building them? Yes, people were not fully employed in ancient Rome, but they built some of these things. Some of these things become architectural masterpieces, where people just travel from other jurisdictions to just come and admire, and they pay premium for it, for just coming there. The point I'm making is that, look at the Tetekwashi interchange. When I was going to school in the early parts of 2000, it was a big interchange. It's a circle, we call it Tetekwashi circle. Green Park in the middle of it. Often they were cutting it, and it was beautiful. You walk on it. Then we built the so-called Tetekwashi interchange. What has become of it? We saw spaces available. Now there is a market there. A taxi rank has been put there. A petrol station has been put there.
It wasn't built, it's just developed. Meanwhile,
brings up
the assembly is complicit, so that this beautiful infrastructure, although it has some issues here and there, we have completely destroyed the aesthetic value that we ought to derive from that. So when you are driving on top of it, instead of the inspiration you will get to do beautiful things, we have destroyed it. People are peeing anyhow.
Is it? So let's talk about the question for a second. So is it your contention that the assembly is the one? Because don't forget, all of these things develop because of a lack of a proper lorry park. I keep going to this because you see, people are moving. Shiashi is a very high traffic volume area, from La Paz to Tema, from Accra to Adenta, and that confluence. You've set up a mall there. Why didn't they build a proper lorry station? And I'm not talking about lorry station, like you are talking about bus terminal, like the Achimota one. Because a bus terminal will have amenities, shops, but then it takes a specific place. Because right now, trotros and taxis are parking in the median of the interchange. All the green space is now being, and people are changing their car oil. They are going to spoil the place. So I keep going back to the point. We say we want infrastructure, but even infrastructure we want, we sort of compartmentalize it. So road people, let's just do a road for them. Let's just do a mall for them. But in every serious country, bus terminals are there. Sky, even the way people drive in our country and traffic management, if you don't have a bus terminal, you create more traffic. The reason that you go to Circle, you get the trot drivers are tiptoeing. They will just park anywhere. So I keep going back to this idea that you build the infrastructure and you don't tell the trot people what to do. And therefore, they will just park anywhere. And you don't have to, I don't even have to blame them. Is it the assemblies who is to build this infrastructure for vehicles? Because that's where everything happens. So even this market that's built at the Shiashi place, if you are a proper bus terminal, there will be market stalls. But there's nothing. So they also go and set up and they start selling in the middle of the road.
Okay, Bernard. So the proposal I'm even looking at that I'm sharing with you and our public was a pro bono work, I understand, by architect Ralph Sutherland. And it was done because nature abhors vacuum. So it was a proposal to be considered for the utilization of the space as part of the contribution of the contractors to, urban void.
Can you ask the contract? Can you ask the people why they didn't plan it as an integrated? You see where I'm coming from. Why do you spend millions of dollars to build a road, and then everybody else can go to hell? Trotro drivers can park anywhere. People don't have toilets.
That has nothing to do with the.
No, I am not defending that. You see, we've moved away.
No, I'm actually talking about the infrastructure.
Yeah.
That merely building an interchange and not providing those things under is not a problem. It's not a problem in any case.
Why not?
No, but there's still traffic volumes are increasing, as Bernard is saying.
The purpose of that interchange is to ease the movement of people from Accra towards Kumasi, from Kumasi towards Accra, from Avle Kuma towards Pokwasi, from the other side, Kwabenya and all of those, and from Kwabenya towards the other side. So that people who want to also change lanes, they will change it seamlessly.
Is that for the people who drive cars?
But those are, those are public. But there are pedestrians
and integrated.
No, you see, Bernard, what you are saying is that
what?
The moment you bring
transport, you see, before we became NPP NDC, we had a roads and transport ministry. Roads are part of a transportation system.
Yes.
In the UK that you travel to, when you stop at an underground station and you climb up, there's a whole infrastructure for people buying tickets, buying food, using restrooms. So they don't develop the rail as a standalone. The rail is a movement, but the movement contemplates transit and exchange and buying tickets and things. I am saying that we spend millions of dollars to just build a road. And then somebody has to bring a private proposal to ask you to build something, which is why every month we hear somebody wants to sell used cars under an interchange. Palace Mall is the same. Accra Mall is the same. So what I'm saying is that the idea of just building roads for people to drive cars on is not enough. The interchange must be part of an integrated transportation system that includes a lorry station. Then it will prevent this type of thing where somebody just gets up and says, there's a place, so let me build a glass shop. Let me put up a car washing base. We did last year. Or let me do a toilet. So what I'm saying is that because there's no integrated planning of road infrastructure and transport, you inevitably get people wanting to fill in a gap.
Yes.
In our opportunistic market. So to solve the problem, you must rethink road projects.
Yeah, but this
That's what I'm
problem,
saying.
yeah, I agree with you. But this problem that I want us to address, it is not this idea by the MC that solves the problem you are talking about.
At all.
I want
At all.
and I don't want us to lose focus on
Yes,
that.
no.
You want to expand the conversation. I don't want to expand it.
Okay,
I want to keep it there.
Okay, keep it there.
Yes, it is not this
Okay,
idea.
so two things. The people have already decided to demolish the structure.
Yes.
What I'm saying is that last year you discussed somebody wants to set up a washing bay under a mall.
Yes.
We had to shout our
voices hoarse
before they stopped it. Recently, somebody wanted to start selling used cars under one.
Some are already doing it.
So what I'm saying is that you will keep coming every day to shout. If we don't have an integrated system of managing these things, beyond every day somebody does something.
And this is where Sky and I are aligned. What we must do is first and have an appreciation of the fact that when we build certain things, they serve a purpose, which is the point Sky is making to you. So, for instance, when I wanted to leave DC, from DC to go elsewhere, I was in Virginia. To pick a bus or a train at that point, that would take me where I went. In Virginia, I had to drive all the way to Union Station in Washington, which has been built. It has the train, as you mentioned. It has the bus terminals. It has everything. It's a massive infrastructure. I can pace there.
So
I
you
can
didn't stand
swing
on your
there
side to say, let me
to
join.
say, I've used interchanges. I used expressways. I used all kinds of road infrastructure to get to Union Station.
I didn't see toilets on them.
It is not for nothing that the station is where it is. Although they know that somebody might have to drive 2 hours to get to that station.
Everybody complies.
Just to pick a bus or just to pick a train to go to their destination. What we seem to want to do here is that if we are putting up the thing, everybody's looking at my convenience. So I live in Pokwasi.
Yeah.
You must make sure that I am able to get what I want in Pokwasi. If not, I will do what I want.
Yeah.
The kind of station that you are talking about could be at point B. It is the same conversation we've had about the footbridges and all.
Yeah.
Some of the footbridges have been built, but according to us, the footbridges are too far away from where we want to go.
So
I will cross where I want to get to where I want to go, even though there's a footbridge.
The Unimark.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it is not that the infrastructure is not there. It is simply us assuming that anytime a state constructs a certain kind of infrastructure, it must be convenient for everyday people around. It is not supposed to be like that. Hold on for me. Let's take Obechebi, for instance. There's a lot of space. Bernard, I have seen underneath it. Now it has been taken over by Wache sellers. It has been overtaken by bookmen.
Yeah.
It has been overtaken by all kinds of people. Simply because they have seen an empty space. If they are not even careful, somebody will go and open a franchise, a branch of their spare parts business underneath one of those things. But there is nothing wrong with the way that design was. But for instance, I'm coming from Kolebu, heading towards Adabraka. If I take my exit, I'm supposed to drive smoothly to join the main road that brings me to Adabraka, Graphic Road. On my right, there's a filling station. If I want to use that filling station, but somehow, because trotro drivers feel that it's a good place to pick up people, we have turned that place into a trotro station.
But where is the bus terminal at Obechebi Lamte?
If the circle, Kaneshi.
There's a bus terminal.
There. Where all the buses should go. So
But
go
they
to
don't want to go
Kaneshi.
there.
No. So go to if you get down at Kaneshi. So under normal circumstances, if you pick the bus from Kaneshi, the bus should not stop at
Obechebi Lamte.
At Obechebi.
So medically, when you get out Kaneshi, then you find an alternative transport like
Exactly.
a Uber.
So if I pick my an Accra car and I'm going, I pick my trotro from Kaneshi, which is where my terminal is. It takes me over that thing to where I am going. But because we do a lot of short. There's Kaneshi to Pamprum. There's Pamprum. You stop at Pamprum. You stop here. You stop here. You stop here. Rather than maybe there is from point A to Letap. And then there's a bus station because there is one on the side under the railways. And then you get down at Letap and then you do what you want to do.
Stay with me.
I just want to put my thoughts together. If you don't mind.
Okay, go ahead.
we put all those things. We don't want to walk. Everybody wants to be dropped at where they are supposed to go. Like, drop me there. I see the building, left, right. City infrastructure is not done that way. But we have been oriented as a people that this is how a city must be built, which is why we don't understand the need for open spaces, which is why they see the space and they are like, oh, this space must be taken. I'll tell you something. My junction, at that time, there's a guy who's opened the garage. He's in dispute with the neighbors. Why? Because when I leave my house and I want to join the main road, now I can't see the main road.
The garage cars have parked.
He's parked there. When I raise the issue with me, he says I'm spoiling people. I'm jealous of his business. And I'm saying, you are forcing me to use a lane I'm not supposed to use. If I use that lane and a car runs into me, you simply come and tell me sorry or attend my funeral. But you are more concerned with the fact that you are able to park your cars along that side and inconvenience everybody. But that is not even how the road was designed.
Akuto, I hear you and I agree with you 90%. The only thing I'm saying is that when you build Obeche-Belamte interchange and you have Kaneshie, the plan to build Obeche-Belamte interchange and Kaneshie market should also contemplate the existence of a trotro economy and a taxi economy. So in the Washington example you gave, how do most people move in that country? Private cars or public buses?
Or you walk.
Fine.
Or you use bicycle.
Good. So that means that once you get to that station, there's no other bus stop. Here, our transportation is run on trotros and taxis.
Yeah.
And trotros and taxis are short drop hopping, they hop off kind of thing. So what I'm saying is that if you are going to design a Kaneshie terminal, that Kaneshie terminal must also incorporate taxi ranks, trotros, and buses. Now, as you said, people prefer that if I'm going to say former MTN office on the Graphic Road, I'll stop in front of MTN. Okay. If you were, and again, that also comes back to planning, because there are in certain communities, you can't just get up and stop. Maybe there's only one type of bus that will stop in front of MTN. But here, private cars will stop, taxis will stop, buses will stop. So what I'm saying is that the integration of transportation with road infrastructure does not exist. Whether it is the local assembly that must provide that infrastructure or the government at the, because the Kaneshie as a bus terminal with its amenities is a massive thing that has to be properly delineated and managed. You even get, you can't even park at Kaneshie. If Kaneshie terminal, if you are going to Kaneshie, let's assume you are taking a relative is going to take a bus from Kaneshie to go to Cape Coast. You will struggle to even get a place to park to offload the person because the place is choked.
You know why?
So I'm coming. We are all making contributions around the issue. It's connected. So the reason why Obeche-Belamte underneath will be basa is that the Kaneshie terminal itself is not fit for purpose, and the kinds of transportation options available to make that road wherever you went to possible in the US, it can't work at Kaneshie because there are taxis, there are space buses, there are trotros, all intermingling without any proper demarcation. You get it? So it's a question of urban transport management, urban transport management, and the availability of public transport.
This informal.
Our informal way of doing things makes it very difficult to manage all these terminals the way they should be managed in other parts of the world.
You make fantastic points about how to organize, but I push back on the point you make that because these things are not working the way they should work, then we find spaces like those under a bridge and make them functional. You talk about how things are not working. Let me just give you a quick example. Not far away from us, we have the Achimota lorry station, built, as I understand it, by the ministry responsible for road transport those years. Now they've cut it into
Achimota bus terminal.
Bus terminal. It was to what? Reduce the traffic on that stretch because of the old station, which was not functional.
Next to the road.
Next to the road. Very nicely built. You have a police station, you have food courts, they have all kinds of amenities. When you go in there, you know that this is a functional structure put together for proper use. The Ghanaian in us refuses to use it. Because what's the argument?
Are you saying they're not using it?
Oh, go there.
It's not in use, actually.
The Achimota bus terminal is not in use.
It's not in use.
The hive of activity is on the road.
Oh.
When you are going towards in Sawam,
Are you
when you
saying
are
this as a matter of public record?
but I use that area.
The Achimota bus terminal that used to house Gapti.
Yes. Go there is Koya.
Nobody's there.
Even now, we are told the assembly is turning the place into a 24-hour market.
Are you serious?
And they've sent pictures showing.
So the Achimota bus. Oh, then you have defeated the argument.
Yeah,
So the bus terminal that should be the showpiece for what I'm talking about,
bro.
But why aren't they using it?
Because the assembly should have done what is done in every other country.
Which is what?
That we have built the place for you.
Go there.
Go there. Don't come and park on the road and see the underpass of there's an overpass there, not far away from the police.
That's where they go and park.
The fuel station. That's where they park, load, create traffic, create messy situation all over the place. So that this thing that we spent money on to build, we are not using it because what people say, like you said, oh, I want to get off at this place so that I can go directly into this. When in fact, you could have gone all the way to the station and walk.
We cannot enforce trot drivers using a bus terminal.
That is what we have failed at. Which means that...
the Achimota bus terminal that was built purposely for transportation management in the Achimota enclave has been abandoned.
Bernard, I will drive you...
Is it that it's spoiled?
No! It's... I think it's the best of its kind.
And they're not using it.
They won't use it. Why? Just go there and find 2-3 vehicles there. People won't go there.
Why won't they go there?
Because it's too far.
From where?
From where they want to go to.
Charlie.
So they rather drop.
Is it we, the people, or the drivers, or
both? Everyone involved.
I can't believe this. You have to send a reporter there for me to believe this.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That the Achimota bus terminal is not being used.
Oh, let me read this message to you, Jakim. Okay. So the person sent pictures as well. This one, it says, this was supposed to be the very well constructed Achimota terminal we all knew. My colleague was visiting the Ayalolo maintenance depot located at the back of the terminal and saw this. He sent a video. I will describe that shortly. Apparently, the assembly is turning the place into a 24-hour economy market. And these pictures are showing that a fine, non-defective transport infrastructure has basically been raised down like this without recourse to engaging critical stakeholders, including the World Bank, which provided the funding for this model transport terminal.
So are you saying they've raised it down?
The back of the building has been blocked. So here's the video.
But the terminal is still there.
Yeah. Which is not functioning properly. As for the non-functioning,
is it like sport or what?
No, it's been abandoned for a long time.
Watch the photo and say something. Watch it.
Wait. No, what I don't understand is okay. So
watch the photo. Tell us about it.
Who is supposed to enforce the usage of the terminal?
No. You and I.
You see, the fact that the Achimota terminal is not being used does not defeat the argument that we need terminal.
Let me give you another example. Hold on. Let me give you another example. Bernard, the problem is greater than you think. There are large lorry stations that have been built, equipped with stores, areas of convenience, mechanic shops, etc. in the northeast region. Unfortunately, all the existing stations have refused to move in. They prefer the roadside. I think these projects fail to do sufficient due diligence and engagement. It may fit the purpose of a modern class station, but is that what the people need? Mindset. Secondly, what are the assemblies doing to sanitize illegal areas of business and enforcing laws? Let's do the right thing by thinking through our ideas and making sure the right thing is done. This is from Moroto. Thank you. Charlie. Good morning. This is Patrick from La Paz, Newmarket. I want to bring to your attention the new Achimota lorry station built a few years ago. It is now barricaded and it is being used for a different thing.
This is what I read.
Defeating its original purpose.
This is what I just read.
Hello, CBS. The case of the restroom under the Pokwasi interchange is the grave situation of having incompetent people run our local spaces. This is replicated all over Ghana. Amen. At this juncture, let's conclude that we have nothing to do with modernization and development. Kofi in Chema. Good morning, City CBS. Since Godfred has mentioned Kaneshi, kindly talk about the footbridges that are supposed to undergo renovation. It's been several months since they stopped pedestrians from using the footbridges, yet the work has not started. Pedestrians have to cross the road, compounding the already terrible traffic situation at Kaneshi. This is from Kojo.
Sky, so should we appeal to people to use the terminal or should we take a cane and beat them to do it? Because I feel so disheartened that a modern bus terminal that was supposed to decongest this Achimota and Sawam highway has been abandoned and we've sat down. And truck drivers are still using makeshift spaces. I mean, so what is the argument for Shiashi. So it means that if we even build a bus terminal for you at Shiashi, you will not use it.
Still.
So can't assemblies even enforce that?
The indiscipline is also endemic. You know the Medina.
We got tired.
You know the Medina Zongo Junction. They've tried ad nauseum to stop people from crossing the road, jumping over that concrete median, and then so that they can use the footbridge. They will put wire mesh there. This week I saw people have cut some small place. You see someone's mother, someone in a fine looking gentleman. They're all crossing through that small space. They've cut through it. All the plants they've tried to grow in the median are dying. Every time they bring in new mesh.
So let me ask a question. You are talking about I think one message says they should consult people and they should do
engagement.
So if you build a footbridge for people, do you still need engagement for them to use it?
No, I don't know.
Again, like a footbridge is not something that you need to go to school. Or is it that when you go to school, you now say, okay, footbridge. It means use, like, you know, when I was in some country, they take kids 8, 5, 6, 7, and they show them traffic light. This is red. It means stop. So should we now say Ghana, everybody must go back to say, if you see a footbridge, use it. If you see a bus terminal, use it. Because why will we fight for a terminal or a bridge when people decide that they won't use it? And the authorities do just show, they just raise up their hands in despair. Are we saying that Ghanaians are ungovernable?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. I think that we are not being firm.
There is that.
No.
If you spend money to build a bus terminal, you must make sure they use it.
Yeah.
If you arrest anybody for parking at the wrong place, the next time you find him, you say, the judge will say, Master, use the bus terminal. If they do it with 5 people, everybody will conform. Yes. Ghanaians, they fearos. If you do, the problem is that we always overreact. So we go and take in and start beating people. What you need to do is to say, okay, let's arrest 5 drivers, take them to motor court for parking at the wrong place. Sky, if you do that for 1 week, you think don't go back to there?
No, it happens.
It's because the MTTD is not consistent.
No, brother, they do it sometimes 1 month.
Then they stop.
Then we are not doing it properly.
I'm just telling you. You said 1 week. I'm saying
but are you saying that if the MTTD makes it a habit of saying, for Achimota, because we have a bus terminal, if you go and park under that overhead, we'll give you a ticket and you go to court. Are you telling me that they won't stop?
Revoke his license?
The policemen themselves who are vested in the total business and need the loading.
Hydra had that problem.
Or you forgot who owns the tortoise?
So Sky, this is it?
You forgot it.
So how did? Let me ask.
He's finishing.
Let me ask you a question.
The policeman is at the station discussing sales with his driver and mate.
How did Singapore do it? Or how did? Because it seems to me as if is it like we are? Is it impossible? Because this is simple. If you cannot, Sky, like imagine somebody is a bus terminal has been built for you, and you say you will not use it.
Yes.
And we have decided that we can't solve such a problem.
Yeah. No.
Oh, then how can we deal with terrorism? Because if you can't tell a truck driver to use a bus terminal, how can you deal with Boko Haram?
But Ghana, we solve big problems, so we don't solve small problems.
That is not a small problem.
No, it's a small problem. But we specialize in big problems. We don't like small problems.
I still can't. The thing is, I don't understand. What? So we cannot enforce the use of the Achimota bus terminal.
No, we can't. No. We have left.
It's too late.
So we've destroyed that. Are truck drivers that fearful?
As in what?
Are they scary?
So you see, it comes back to the votes that the politicians always think of.
What votes say? What has it got to do with votes? We built the transport station for you. Use it and say vote. What is vote? Okay, wait. If we tell you to use the transport station, you vote against us.
Let me explain.
No, hold on. Let's not vote matters, guy. Let's not even go.
Let me explain.
We built the transport station for you. It's modern. Then you go and park under a bridge, and then you say that vote.
You vote against me.
Come on.
You know why? You know why?
Vote against
because the politician always says that when we arrested them and we started prosecuting them, they started threatening us.
Oh, come on.
Bernard,
that's the big story.
Now we've given you we've given you a trust, we've given you a modern bus terminal, and you are telling me you vote against me because you park under a bridge and I come and move you.
Let me give you an example. I was a core part of the project to do BRT in this country.
As a journalist.
The journalist who was covering the majority of the
traveled on our behalf.
On your behalf to see how it is done elsewhere.
Oh, you were part of that delegation.
Well, I mean, it's the work.
The work is the work.
You travel and you see that they have done the thing.
Come on.
They are enforcing it.
Beautiful.
Everybody is complying.
Everybody happy.
Okay. We saw it. Nice report, nice English written.
And you came back to Ghana.
The World Bank devoted so much money to this project. The reason we built some extensions on our road, right? If you go on towards
they call it dedicated lanes.
Exactly, for the buses. What happened? We attended a number of meetings where the DPRTU people and the other driver unions openly threatened that this thing won't work because they think that their jobs were going to be gone. There's no way that they can allow new buses to come into the system and destroy their business and restrict them to the service lanes. They won't let it happen. Politicians being politicians, after chopping all this money from the World Bank, the project is now destroyed. You go now, people are selling motorbikes, people are selling engine parts, other businesses have sprung up on these lanes the World Bank paid for. So ask yourself, why would we build a modern terminal? People will say they will use it, to hell with it, and we also sit down and watch them.
So the leadership is afraid to enforce. But this is common sense. Because you see, for me, this BRT thing is actually what led to the building of the Attah-Mensah bus terminal. I feel so scandalized. And I think that I don't know, you see, this is the other challenge. In the area where local authorities feel disempowered, there's a higher level. The Attah-Mensah bus terminal is a travesty to have a bus terminal.
Hey,
please read it.
Let me read for it. It says, good morning, City CBS. I contacted my assemblyman to come and reshape a deployable 200-meter stretch of road. He asked me to send him 2,000 Ghana cedis for fuel. What a country. Ruben from Teshi, Kings and Queens area. Good morning, Bernard. Adenta station has also been scrapped to be used as a 24-hour market.
So where would the cars park?
Kevin from West Adenta. I didn't know there was a West Adenta.
So where would the cars park?
Short-term thinking.
You let me finish for you. East Legon Hills is here now. Kojo from East Legon Hills. Good morning, Team City. If we don't stop appointing MCs based on he or she has served in their party, these things will continue to happen. We have professionals, but politicians will put hardcore party people, irrespective of competence. A lorry station was built at Anya.
But hold on, Anya. If you vote for the person, wouldn't that even make it worse? Because if the person is afraid of votes and therefore he'll do the right thing, if you go and vote for him, do you think that he will be allowed to do any sensible thing?
We'll see. A lorry station was built at Anya, close to the Anya Yam Market under Mahama 1. The drivers have not used the place since 2016.
Hey!
Good morning, CBS.
Then we should give the country to drivers to run for us. They are very strong, pal.
With the mess
police.
they create.
Yeah, because if they can decide not to use a lorry station and nobody can do anything to them, they probably have more power than the police.
Let me finish for you. Police at the Kaneshi market are milking drivers on that stretch. Last week, I dropped off a passenger due to a blockage of the outer lane by Trotros, and I was extorted 200 Ghana cedis. So the truth be told, these so-called terminals are not serving its purpose.
But why are they not serving their purpose?
Pillar 2.
Why are they not serving their purpose? Go on.
Good morning, Team City.
Morning.
There is a mega pothole at the Zongo Junction traffic light.
Yes.
That's on the Bechebi circle towards Kolebu.
Yes.
This creates heavy traffic on the newly constructed overpass, which could affect its longevity.
Yes.
Yesterday around 3:30 p.m. was a typical example.
Mm-hmm.
Please use your medium to draw the authorities' attention and urge them to fix the pothole. That pothole is always there. Good morning, Bernard and team.
Morning.
If the assemblies cannot enforce laws, we shall always be in this mess. This is Gordon Dogbe from Atoku Copper in Aplao.
Thank you.
Bernard and team, Singapore did not do it under this type of governance called democracy. Guys, we will not be able to do much because the next election is key.
That's true.
This is Genia Blay from Community 22 in Tema. Bernard,
I'm losing hope.
Richard is right. You can hardly find 10 commercial vehicles at the Attah-Mensah terminal. Taxis and vans rather park in front of the Nadenswa Plaza, close to the old overhead bridge to pick passengers. The coaches from Kumasi aren't helping too. They stop at the Nadenswa Plaza and that creates business for unruly taxis. The coaches were stopped from doing that some time back, but they've resumed same. Ghana Pioneer.
Well,
in Tema.
In fact, all your points are accurate. I also think that one major gap we have with regards to public infrastructure is the lack of analysis and possible applications of our pertaining socio-cultural attitudes and law enforcement situations in the overall engineering and construction. Kamal sent this from UG and other messages here.
Charlie, I'm tired. I've lost hope.
Please don't.
The Achimota thing, there's just the thing that's over me.
No, it's not just Achimota thing, Bernard. Look, how many times have I spoken about that Obechebi? When it was being built, I remember you interviewed engineer Bimpong was on it. And a key question was, have they factored in Kaneshie and Abosio Kai?
You kept saying that they will come and spot it.
They have spotted it.
Then they will spot it.
They have spotted it. Because if you are under normal circumstances, the speed, if we followed the speed limit on that road, that's a 50.
Yeah.
If I'm driving at 50, should a human being be able to cross the road?
Of course not.
Of course not.
But they are crossing.
So
you said now watches that has come there.
When you make the right, there's some nice watching there. Tomorrow I'll buy some for you.
I don't, but I won't eat. You eat. No, I won't eat an illegality.
Now, when you make the 10, let's say you are from Kaneshie and you want to join the road headed towards Zongo Junction or Kolebu.
Yeah.
As soon as you make the 10, they start stopping you.
Mirror.
They want to tint your glass. They want to fix your car light. They want to do everything for you there.
They brought the Aboso Kai
into the road on your left and on your right.
Yeah.
As soon as you get to the small roundabout that allows traffic to divert from Agboglosi to join, or you want to make a U-turn if you are coming from Kolebu and you want to turn back into Kolebu, that is Okada Central.
Yeah.
You are looking to make a turn and you are looking at your right for traffic. As if you don't take care, you don't check your left, because under normal circumstances you're not even supposed to check your left, because it's automatic that you will run into an Okada or one will run into you.
Perfect. So who is talking to these people?
Which people?
The people who are refusing to use the bus terminals, the people who are misusing the interchanges, the people who are selling at the wrong place. Who is engaging them?
Nobody's engaging them. The municipalities don't care. They've given up. Because he will tell you he's understaffed.
Shouldn't the work of the assembly include the level of public education required? Because if you are telling me that truck drivers are refusing to use a terminal and we can't solve that problem at the local level, then I'm really worried about the development though.
I don't know. In my lifetime, I am in my mid-40s or near my mid-40s. In my lifetime, I have never driven, and I've been driving for
at least 27
years now. I have never in my life, I don't know about you, I don't know about Sky, in my lifetime, driven on that second lane at Kaneshie before.
It's not available.
Have you used it before?
No, buses have taken over.
Sky, have you used it before?
That second lane is a special lane. It's not even a lane. It's a bus stop.
Yes. But it's for
storage of buses.
It's a 2-lane, is it not?
Yes.
Who has you?
Nobody has used it before.
If you have used that lane straight
before, the lane on the right.
The lane on the right, let me know. If you have been able to drive it from this church,
Royal
House
to First
Light on any given day, let me know.
The whole lane is taken over by.
I said 27 years of driving. I have never been able to use it.
So I think the problem in Ghana.
Fred, have you been able to drive it?
I think
right side of Kaneshie.
I want to humbly submit. That the problem is actually the mindset of the Ghanaian. And I don't think the leadership. I think we should start talking to people about the way we live.
No,
we should.
No, you see, the thing is this: the government has left us to our own things. So the government's point, the way governance works in Ghana, with governments in Ghana, is you want the infrastructure, we will build it for you. Use it how you want.
You want road, we'll give it to you.
We'll give you a road. How you use it is up to you. You want stadium, we have built something. Whether we maintain it or not, it's not our problem. Use it how you want. Oh, you want public transport? We have imported 100 buses. Use it how you want. Which is why Ayalolo and Metro Mass is what it is. You want, what else do we want in Ghana? We want market. We've built the market. Use it how we want.
Yeah.
So they provide the infrastructure and then leave its usage and its enforcement to the whims of how the people feel. Because our governments do not want to invest in the process of upsetting people.
Inconvenience.
But if you don't tell people how to live, how would they how can you build the country?
No, they don't want to tell you how to live.
How do you build the country? By just providing them with roads and
if your government
if you can't recommend good behavior,
you see,
you're not building a nation.
No, because
what you are doing is you are just
because large swaths of our political culture is built around the anyhowness, and they need the anyhowness
to
thrive.
So if you get a leader who's democratically elected and he says that I won't take Nkwasi Asem,
his party will die.
Are you sure?
And they won't allow him.
Then we should close up the country.
The party will die.
So we the people who are saying they should do the right thing. So are you saying that people like us are in the minority?
We are the minority.
No, I don't believe you.
We are in the minority because a lot of us are in the closet who enjoy these things.
No, but if people start seeing positive results from leadership, they'll follow it.
No.
Oh, you don't think so?
No.
You don't think that if people see other insects,
that is where
I'll give you an example. I remember I was driving with my driver last week, and then the light stopped, and then half of the motorbikes, the light was on red. Half of them went, half of them stayed, and said, Chalika dam paripa time.
You know.
This is what he said. Now my driver is an ordinary guy.
Yeah.
He said during Dan Paris time,
you can't
when the light stops at red, most motorbikes will wait. You understand me? So, and this my driver, he also votes. What I'm trying to say is that if they see good leadership and its effect, eventually they'll follow it.
It was a tune. Which party likes using motorbikes more than the one that is in government?
What do you mean?
You think they are going to
Oh God!
You think they are going to block people from?
No, but we are not saying no use motorbike.
No.
Didn't say they said when the light is red, stop.
No.
That's nothing.
The way a manner their people use it is how it is being used in governance.
So you think that the idea that so the police will not be willing to stop people for crossing red light because a party is in power?
Bernard, we have seen how thousands of human beings riding recklessly against traffic without helmets, breaking all sorts of laws under the guise of we are campaigning, and the police are standing there waving them on. So during that period that they are doing that, the police don't enforce the law.
Then we should close down the country.
Let me give you another
because
example.
What you are trying to say is that when people see the effect of order, they will still not want it.
No,
which I'm struggling with.
No. We are not designed for law
when
and order.
When Henry Cote brought
we are designed.
When Henry Cote brought order to Zongo Junction, people and sit down.
Bernard, we are not. Bernard, I'm saying we are not. Do you know why we are not designed for law? Do you know why people to take it back? Do you know why we are not designed for law and order?
No,
I'm going to give you some. I'm going to give you and our listeners.
We are not designed for what?
We are not designed for law and order. I
reject that.
How human beings are? I'm coming.
Take structures.
Take your municipal assembly and where it is located. Check what happens 500 meters radius to the left and to the right. Everybody, wherever you live, all our listeners.
Charlie,
you have even gone.
I'm giving you homework.
But that is not evidence of our not land.
No, you see, because if where your municipal authority is located, 500 meters to the left, 500 meters to your right,
disorder.
It's disorderly.
Chaos.
Which part of the municipal area do you think is going to be orderly?
That's problematic.
I agree with you.
They cannot enforce the laws in front of their office. Which part are they going to enforce the law?
You see, so I came back to sit down.
Okay, but you refuse to be part of that.
Yeah, I refuse to be part of that. Because I remember that. I mean, the same thing. So when I had my issue, my driver, came to pick me up one day, and I dozed off like that. And then before I knew it, the guy was using all these lungus and breaking all
the traffic laws in Ghana.
So the thing was going bogo. Then I woke up and said,
where are we?
So I asked him, say, Patrick, what's going on? He said, because of the traffic, we have to. I told him that this is the first and last time you will ever do a thing like this. If it is traffic, I'm prepared to sit in the traffic. Don't cut corners. Don't use all of the jumping traffic. Never do it again. Otherwise, you'll be fired.
Thank you.
It was a firm instruction, and he hasn't dared to count what do you call it? To cross that. But Bernard, let me take you to the U.S. Embassy.
I'm sad.
Go to the U.S. Embassy in Ghana, right? The U.S. Embassy in Ghana. It is not in the U.S. The U.S. Embassy is in Ghana. Look at how the U.S. Embassy,
the area is organized.
The area, the space that the embassy itself occupies.
My God.
How it is organized and what happens there.
Gosh.
And just outside of the embassy, the road
justice
where people are selling all the akpatogu and all the things they sell to people who are going to collect
It's
giga.
just coconut and roasted yam.
Oh, there's Amanda, yeah.
It's just coconut and roasted.
They sell akpatogi there, I'm telling you.
Oh, are you serious?
They sell akpatogi without the yam, those things that they do there. All the things they do there. Ask yourself, why is it that some people from their own place have come to build a space which they are dutifully policing?
To the glory of God.
To the glory of God. I like you. And yet we were people who are the landlords, we can't do the same thing. Jubilee House. Look at the Jubilee House, and about 500 meters away, look at the Netherlands Embassy.
Oh, Yahoo.
If you like, let me not go into the other spaces. Just look at the grass.
Oh.
The grass within the Netherlands, the Dutch Embassy, how it is kept, the space around it.
My God.
And go sometimes to how the frontage of the Jubilee House looks. Or directly opposite it, we have the Rollins or the Revolution Square or whatever we call it.
The one that we want them to sweep.
The one that we want them to sweep. No? Look at how that whole place is in a mess bazaar. In some cases, the traffic light is bazaar. The police are drinking pure water there. They under some useless canopy. In front of the presidency of the Republic, it's been like this since Nanado's time. It was like that. That is the presidency of Ghana.
We're also saying that we cannot be governed.
No, I'm not saying that we cannot be governed.
It says we are ungovernable.
I said we are not designed for law and order. We are not designed yet.
The people who are working... No, hold on. The point I'm trying to make is that the people who work in these embassies, right? The garden helps, the whatever, the caretakers, many of them are Ghanaians. What system allows them to ensure that those spaces are kept the way they are?
Systems and structures.
As to keep them nice, compared to what we do have generally across the country, where you see all this mess. Not far away from the Dutch Embassy is the Latter-day Saints people.
Oh my God.
It is the epitome of order in many respects in the heart of Accra. It is on the same lane as the presidency of Ghana. And look at directly opposite it. So Bernard, and Ghanaians work in that edifice as they garden and all of these things they do. So ask yourself, why can we not, even if we won't go out there to copy what they do, at least they are here with us, why can't we copy some of the things they do?
Oh, adding up to the footbridge at Medina, do you know there is a Pragia parked under the traffic light, crossing to the other side and charging 2 cedis? So instead of using the footbridge, Pragias are there
to cross the road
for you for 2 cedis, and it compounds the congestion there. It's a cocktail.
I have more messages for you. Government is making me sad, but
I have more messages.
I refuse to give up.
Bernard, people are giving you the stations, so now they are giving you lists.
Which ones?
Good morning. A bus terminal was built from the Gbawe Mala main road to east traffic. As we speak this morning, the terminal has been abandoned. Trotros are still parking by the roadside and causing massive traffic on the Gbawe main road.
How many trotro drivers?
This is me from Gbawe.
The voting population, how many of them are trotro drivers?
No, but those who use the trotro drivers, the trottros are a lot.
For too long ago, say trotro vote. How many Ghanaians vote? What are you saying?
Bernard, try using the Abeka to La Paz route to connect to the N1 highway after 7 p.m.
Hey.
You will regret it. The La Paz police don't even care about the wanted traffic on that stretch. Another annoying traffic in the evening is from the Achimota forest overhead to the main Achimota overhead. The police can help instill discipline, but no one cares. Good morning.
Morning.
Bernard, all these places we are talking about, that is Kaneshie, Old Station, Accra Bridge to CMB, there are police officers always there and they are looking on. Bernard, in most countries, the transport system is run by the city, and as such, the drivers and the bus terminals are easy to manage for people to comply. But in Ghana, the transport system is run by individuals organized by a transport union, which the city doesn't seem to have much control over. Until the city has overall control over the public transportation system, we will struggle. Gideon sends this from Finland. Good idea. Good morning.
Morning.
Talking about BRT, we have a transport issue, and these ILO buses were supposed to help ease the problem. But no, we rather rent them out to churches. Prince from North K, that's also true.
Somehow they seem to work when churches have big problems. But they don't seem to work for any other time.
Yeah. Good morning, Bernard. I'm surprised you are surprised by what's happening. Why did Citi stop your road? Why did you stop your road test the police that the discipline arose? I personally want to know. This is Papa Nambu.
No, the police were not interested
from Tatali.
The police were not interested in continuing. That's all. That's why we stopped. Because we don't have authority to do anything. Once the police are not doing it, you can't do it.
So now I agree that we don't like law and order.
Go away. Ah, man.
It is well.
The system over me.
Alabanyo Kokoko. Let me tell you about Piva beverages. It can refresh you small in these moments. We have Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. So please consider buying one. Grab one for yourself and your family. Find us at a local store near you. 0550-032-231. Piva beverages, a taste you will love. Now, we all know that silence. When your rent is due and you can't pick up the call, the shop is empty, you're pretending it's fine. Salary finished 2 weeks ago, there's still a week to go. The name of the silence is called money. So bills helps you break that silence. Whether you need working capital, a salary loan, emergency cash, or startup funding, your Ghana card is all you need. Call Bills Microcredit today, 0596-920-833. Break the silence, Bills got you. And let me tell you about Life Source International School. It's an all-girls STEM and entrepreneurial boarding school where they raise leaders and industry creators. They are located at a pump junction. They have boarding facilities in the central region, and they are transforming your girl into a confident, disciplined, critical thinker. They integrate the 7 habits of a leader into the training of the girls. They accept girls from Cambridge JHS1 through A levels, and they offer a safe learning environment, affordable tuition, and scholarship opportunities for the academic year. Admission is in progress, so call 055-955-2263. LifeSourceGhana.org is where to visit online. Now the countdown is on. The Absa Auto Fair. Absa Auto Fair, in partnership with Citi FM and Hollard Insurance, is bringing Ghana's leading automotive brands and thousands of car lovers together for one exciting weekend. Join us from Saturday 22nd to Sunday 23rd August at Good Park, Accra Mall, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. for the biggest auto event of the year. Bring a friend, family, and come explore vehicles, enjoy test drives, insurance, and affordable finance options from Absa Bank while you pimp your rides with new accessories. If you're looking to showcase your business, book an exhibition space by sending us a WhatsApp message to 054-136-1237 today.
Okay.
Now, the right education will make sure you are ready when opportunity comes knocking. And Rosebank International University College prepares you for globally competitive careers, from diplomas in culinary arts to doctorates in business administration. Our programs are developed to equip you with skills the global market demands. Our facilities are world-class, our faculty are experienced internationally, and our tuition is designed to support ambition. Your future starts here. So apply now at riuc.edu.gh. Call us 030-700-7800. Visit our modern campus at Opebia House, Airport, Accra. Admissions are open. Rosebank International University College. Fast track your global career.
All right. When we come back, we have an interview with our friends from Ashesi University, and the rest of your messages. Stay with us.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Your attention, please. Flight C8 has been delayed.
Again. Madam, can you please point me to the water fountain?
And please watch my back and phone whilst I'm gone. You can be a traveler with infinite worries.
Hello, Mr. Anand. Your lounge access is ready and your seat is warm.
Or you can be a traveler with infinite privileges.
Champagne, sir?
Original the drink. Choose EcoBank's infinite privileges with an EcoBank Visa Infinite card. Access airport lounges worldwide, fast-track services, best-in-class daily limits, and enjoy other exclusive travel and lifestyle benefits. Infinite privileges await. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Eno, you know what our father left us when he died?
Debts?
He left us land, Eno. But Nanayo said the land is his. The court said, come back in 2031.
Hey, that's not an inheritance. That's a curse, brother.
Real Ejapade doesn't come with disputes. At Deftraco Woodlands, a 592-acre master planned gated city in Dawenya, your inheritance is waiting. Don't leave your children a court case. Leave them Deftraco Woodlands, the Ejapade they'll be proud of. Visit woodlands.devtracogroup.com. Call or WhatsApp us today on 0208-732-302.
Kofi, I think we need to call them.
Deftraco Woodlands, where your roots run deep.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-322-31. Piva, a taste you'd love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
Hey, so what goes into building quality structures? I mean, literally, what goes into it? Wujaf, you don't want to be sitting here somewhere worrying whether or not you did a really good job. It's a very simple equation. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, massa, forget it. Don't start cry. Menye, diamond cement has been providing builders, block makers, and construction companies that peace of mind for years. Diamond cement is 42.5 R grade cement. Unbeatable quality made right here in Ghana. And because we have your pocket in mind, we provide 32.5 R grade so that everybody getting on. No long talk, Jack. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, don't start. Locate Diamond Cement Ghana Limited nationwide with factories in Aflao, Takrade, and Buipe, or call 0244-313-368 or 0540-111-978 or 0202-021-175. Diamond Cement, still as hard as a diamond.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
(9:41) on the City Breakfast Show. It's not all doom and gloom. Some new things are happening. Some great things are happening. Access University has introduced a law program. It's going really well. I have still a member of the law faculty of the university, Emmanuel Kabna Uswamwa, known as Kobi Amwa, law lecturer at the Access University, here with Awod Dankwabu, who's a student of the university with the law and law with public policy program. So you're welcome to the program. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. So, Emma, tell me a bit about the Ashesi Law Program. I know it's one of the newest in Ghana, and we understand it brings together law and public policy. So, what opportunities are you seeing in legal education, and why is it important that you build a program around using this interdisciplinary approach of law and public policy?
Thank you very much, Bernard. We are now in a society where lawyers are deemed to be problem solvers, and people believe that lawyers can solve any problem. As a lawyer, if you hear some of the conversations I get to have with people on problems that people want me to solve for them as a lawyer, realize that you can't just know only the rules or the legal rules and perform effectively as a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, looking at even the aim of creating or starting legal education in Ghana for the first time from Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, I read his speech at the opening of the Ghana School of Law in the year 1958.
Yeah.
And the purpose of creating the Ghana School of Law was to train lawyers who will not just know legal rules, but know politics, know economics, and be problem solvers in our society. We are now in a situation where lawyers are in parliament, lawyers are in the executive, lawyers are solving all sorts of problems. But the big question is that, are we equipped as lawyers to be able to solve some of these problems? Lawyers are in policy positions. Are the lawyers equipped? In Ashesi University, the school runs on 3 pillars: scholarship, citizenship, and leadership. So we just don't focus on pedagogy, but we look at training an individual who will be able to solve the problems of society.
Correct.
Now, with our law and public policy program, we run it in an interdisciplinary way such that we get to train lawyers who will be able to understand the context within which law operates within the society.
Correct.
So we are not just looking at the rules of law and just understanding what this provision of the Constitution says or what was said in a certain case, but how that translates to the development of the society.
Wonderful.
Especially in a growing society where lawyers are, time goes on, being entrusted with the care of the society, where journalists are studying law, where all politicians believe that now everything ends in the law. People from all sorts of professions end up studying law because they believe that the knowledge of the law should give you the leverage to bring everything together and solve the problems of the society. It's very rare for you to hear a lawyer going to study medicine, but as now is quite common for medical doctors to study law because of the value they believe that law brings.
Wonderful.
But we believe that to be able to fit into the kind of trust that society is given to lawyers, Ashesi should be able to train that lawyer who fits that bill. And that's why we have this law and public policy program.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
So this is a new program. You recently launched the inaugural Law Week. All right. What are some of the key issues that came up in those conversations? In particular, what did those conversations reveal about the future of legal education and the role universities play in preparing lawyers to serve and lead within the Law Week that you did was it last week or when was it?
No, it was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yes, I think it started maybe 3 weeks ago. Started on the 13th of July.
Okay.
Yes. So the theme for the Law Week was intentionally training the law students.
Okay.
Legal education as a tool for social change and public policy. Still, towards the aim of what our program is in general. The opening ceremony was a wonderful program. We had the Attorney General giving the keynote speech.
Wonderful.
The program was chaired by Professor Henrietta Mensah-Bonsu, Justice of the Supreme Court. We had legal luminaries, some like the Venerable Samuel Kujeto and Abidia Tuasante, other judges of the court, if you say was I betray Justice at Adeboyafo. So we had all these people coming to support the event. And the main discussions that were taking place is how can we train the law students or the future lawyer to be the architect of society? If you had listened to the Attorney General's speech, I mean, he made mention of the fact that as time goes on, lawyers are being entrusted to manage society. Lawyers are being entrusted to make decisions that seek to look into the future of the society. So our training of the law students should not just be about rote learning and rules and knowing what a case says and what a certain provision of the Constitution or a certain provision of a statute says. That is important, but we need to go beyond that to train that lawyer who understands society as a context, who sees himself as the architect of society. And from there, and that was how we started. We had a policy event later in the afternoon, attended by Anas Amiria, Anas Kujopon Kroma, Samson Ladi, also discussing evidence in media. You know, we always talk about the fact that the media is the fourth estate of the realm, and in the work of the media, especially as time is going on, we realize that we need the media to not just investigate things and say it's just anyhow, but they should be able to present factual issues, come up with the right evidence to be able to cause the certain change that they want to have in society. So how is that media? How is that evidence being? How are we looking at that evidence? How is it being preserved? And this is all part of our conversation of looking at the law from a policy perspective.
Let's talk about the pre-bar program that you are preparing to launch, right? For listeners considering law school, what should they know about this pre-bar program, and how will it prepare them for the legal journey ahead of them?
Yes. Okay. So tomorrow there's going to be a webinar on the pre-bar program. With the webinar, we are going to have Isana Nankoma, who is now the Kofi Annan Chair for Public Law and Public Policy at Ashesi, and our dean, the HOD of our program, Mensah Bonsu. So they are going to give more details about the pre-bar program. But our pre-bar program, especially also looking at the fact that our Ashesi students are not yet done with the program. We are taking people from outside Ashesi, and they are going to have an experience of what the Ashesi way of education is, understanding things not just from an academic perspective, how an Ashesi student is trained to become a leader and trained to become a good citizen. So the actual details, you can go to www.ashesi.edu.gh and just put in the pre-bar, and you have all the necessary details in relation to the application process and all. One, as a unique selling point of our pre-bar program, we are not going to only focus on the 5 core pre-bar courses that the General Legal Council has prescribed. We are going to do a refresher, because some of the people taking the pre-bar may have been home for some time. So we are going to do a refresher on some of the core courses that lawyers should know. And we are also going to teach leadership and some policy courses on our pre-bar program. Because once you are going to be an Ashesi student, then you should have an understanding of how Ashesi works and also the Ashesi experience. And all these are promised on the pre-bar program. So I'll entreat anyone listening who is interested in the pre-bar program to follow Ashesi on the socials. There's going to be a webinar tomorrow, headlined by Isana Nankoma, Mami Mensah Bonsu, who is our HOD, and Mrs. Araba Butwe, who is the head of admissions at Ashesi.
Interesting. So let's talk to Awo. So Awo Amakwa Dankwa Boateng is a student. You are with the law with public policy. You graduated in 2028. So how has it been? What surprised you or impressed you most about the Ashesi law program? You've been on it for 2 years, right?
Yes.
How has it been?
In the beginning, I thought coming into law school, I'm just going to focus on my law courses or my policy courses and then take those for the time period of the 4 years. But then when I got to Ashesi, I realized that there are other interdisciplinary courses that I'll take in addition to law with public policy. And I think that helps a lot, because as a lawyer, you don't operate in a vacuum alone. You're working with people in different fields. You're working in companies, not only as a representative for the company, but you may find yourself in any situation where you'd need to interact with people from different fields. So having such a multidisciplinary education is very important, and I think Ashesi's focus on that is really good. They also train us to be ethical, dynamic leaders. So you're not just learning the law, your cases and things like that, but you're learning, how am I applying these to real life situations? How am I going to make a change in the society I'm found in? And I think during the symposium, one of our seniors in school, Perpetual, she presented on the road, the Ketase Berkusu Road. And that showed me how we are applying what we are learning in class to our real life situations, because we learn these things in public policy. And so it's important that we are able to apply them to whatever we are doing in class. And that was a very good example in her presentation of that.
So the uniqueness about your program is the fact that it's law with public policy.
Yes.
Quite interesting. So you avert your minds to some of the contemporary public policy issues. Then you should be listening to this show, because this show discusses public policy a lot, if you don't already. Let me come back to Emmanuel. So looking ahead 5 years, what Sack said, actually, let me stay with you. The course was 2 years ago. So how many years is it?
It's been 2 years.
So, I mean, how many years does the program run for?
4 years.
So you have 2 more years to go.
Yes.
I see. All right. Emmanuel, what would success look like for Ashesi's law department, its students, and its contribution to Ghana?
Success is about our contribution to society. Ashesi looks at having students who become proper citizens in society, who are able to contribute to society. So in 5 years' time, we are in hopefully 5 years' time. By that time, we will be lawyers. We want to see an Ashesi lawyer as a different kind of lawyer, a lawyer who is a problem solver, a lawyer who understands the society and the context within which laws work, and not just laws. The laws, learning the law and understanding the law alone is easy. Easy in the sense that we can all do it, and that is actually what we are doing now. But what is going to bring the actual change? So we need someone, an Ashesi lawyer, to be able to distinguish themselves as lawyers who understand not just the rules of law, but will be able to be good citizens and will be able to distinguish themselves in leadership.
So I'm sure somebody's wondering, so how do I enroll? How do I get more information about your law program and then the upcoming pre-bar program? Where can people go for more information?
So on the website, ashesi.edu.gh,
okay,
all the information is there. Once you type in the Ashesi Law Program, all the information about the application process and all, you'll be able to find it there. Then, as I said, we have a webinar tomorrow, and the webinar, we are going to talk about the program and also allow people to ask questions in relation to the program.
We've been talking to the Faculty of Law member, or the Department of Law member of faculty, Manuel Kwabena Owusu-Amoah, who's here with a student of their Law with Public Policy program. She's part of the class of 2028, Awo Dankwa Boateng. And Ashesi's approach to law, you can tell, is quite different. Their law week has some very big heavyweights. Their pre-bar program will starts next year or this year?
No, starts this year.
Starts this year. So for those who are done with the LLB and want to prepare for law school, or people want to prepare to be lawyers, taking the bar exam, so Ashesi is one of the centers where the new law around preparation of our law students, they will benefit from this. And as he said, if you want more information, go online to ashesi.edu.gh. That's going to give you all you need to. Just search for the pre-bar program or the Law with Public Policy. You can be part of the class of 2030. If you join,
it's a 1 year program. The pre-bar is 1 year.
I'm talking about the full law.
Oh, okay.
So when do admissions? Why admissions like? Do you have admissions for September?
Yes. So now we actually operate 2 different admission cycles.
Okay.
So we have fall and we have spring. So those in fall are starting in September, and the spring class will start in January.
So you can apply for both fall and spring as we speak?
Yes.
Okay.
So admissions on a rolling basis. So once you go to the website to be able to apply for.
And it's an undergrad program.
It's an undergrad program. A 4-year program.
You can come with
public.
I can come with science, I can come with general arts, I can come with business.
Yes.
All kinds of backgrounds.
Yes.
Okay. So if you want to be a lawyer through the Ashesi route, you know what to do. Caleb.
Scholarship, citizenship, and leadership.
That's the whole story.
Ashesi's focus.
That's the whole story.
Amazing.
You are
He's an Ashesi ambassador.
give him a scholarship into the pre-bar when he's done with his LLB.
It's amazing.
All right. Thank you, gentleman and lady Kwabena and Amoah-Akoa.
Thank you, Bernard.
Thank
it was
you.
good to be back here.
Yes.
The last time I was here was 2019. We were discussing legal education.
Yes, now you are part of the problem.
No,
you're part of the solution. All right, I have a lot of your messages coming through on the subject we discussed. We really were going to look at the corruption issue, but I think it continues. So this is what I want you to do. There's an audio that you are supposed to play from.
POV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you have it? Okay, so I think you should play it to wrap up the discussion. We are talking about attitudes of Ghanaians. We are talking about the software of development that needs to be reset, much more than the hardware.
No matter how many times you amend your constitution, unless your value system as a country is intact, it's an exercise in futility.
Can you repeat that? I like it.
No matter how many times you amend your constitution, unless your value system is intact, it's an exercise in futility.
I like this.
Look at the English. They have an unwritten constitution. Nobody would tell you that in England, when you lie on your CV as a public officer, you must resign. There's no law. But because of the value system, you will resign. It is not the constitution that results in this. It's not the constitution that would let somebody steal, politicians who protect the person and so on and so forth. It's the value system. Correct. Our value system has broken down as a country completely. All facets of it. And so you can amend the constitution, you can somersault it. Look, somebody, whatever you want to achieve, somebody by a stroke of pen will sit at the Supreme Court and tell you that that is not the original intent of the framers of the constitution, because the value system has broken down. And so we must begin to retrace where we lost it and fix it. Otherwise, no matter the amendments we make, we will not achieve it. Look, until the Public Procurement Act, for instance, was passed, we're using the Crown Agency system of procurement. That was not as rigorous as our public procurement system. The moment we passed our public procurement system and we said, oh, single sourcing is a rare occurrence, right? People have found a way to do single sourcing in this country. Ghanaians are very smart. Let me tell you, a Nigerian colleague once told me that in Nigeria, somebody can dip his hands into public coffers and boldly, brazenly take money. Ghana, they won't do that. There will be paper trail. And so it will be very difficult for you to catch the person. That is the difference between Ghanaians and Nigerians. So our problem is the breaking down of our value system.
It's not a lack of relevant laws. But the idea is that we need to move from an electoral process to what do you call it, developmental.
We agree.
And all of those nice
things. It is
things.
not achieved necessarily by the constitution.
Interesting.
No law can tell you that. Look, it takes a lot for you to say that, look, this project, when I came to meet it, it's taxpayers' money. We borrowed money to develop it. And therefore, if I don't finish it, we are going to spend more paying for the loan and more completing it. This one...
It's not a legal issue. It's a value system issue.
It's a value systems issue.
Interesting.
Do you understand? The moment, even when you pass a law, they'll find a way around it. And so, in my humble view, we must fix our value system. Our value system has really broken down.
Can't you?
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
I wanted to give up, but lucky the way I shouldn't give up, so I won't give up.
Give up. Give up.
You are not a good friend.
You know, as you were speaking with our wonderful people from Ashesi, I went back to listen to the full interview of the MCE with Umar Rusanda. And then I listened to him on other platforms. Well, the local government minister should be doing work.
Well, we've done our part. Now Yokote will continue. That was the City Breakfast Show. Thanks for listening. Stay